Live and
us on
alive.
the ride. Politics, events, and much more. Borderline banter, never a bore. Tune in, listen, join the conversation. Borderline banter, your source of information.
Well, good day, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. We've done this 2 times before. Once with Donald Trump and Joseph Biden. The second time with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. And tonight we'll be talking about the election. We'll be going over the election, and it looks like North Dakota and South Dakota just turned red on the map here, actually. So the numbers have been counting. Lots of going on. Donald Trump is winning the popular vote by over 3 million actually right now, which is actually a pretty decent sized number. But yeah, welcome to the show. This is Borderline Banter, your election episode. Dustin's here. How's it going, Dustin?
It's going good. It is Tuesday. You don't have to check your clocks. We are live for the election,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're watching as the numbers come in. We're using AP News numbers, so
Yeah.
for
And
anyone
we'll be
wondering
going
where we're
through
looking,
we'll be going through different things as well, making sure we're all
um,
different as well. But yeah. So
and also a lot of these they color them a color, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything until they put like a check mark on them.
yeah. Um
So
okay. Well, now I'm gonna switch right to it. Nothing else to say. We did have some issues yesterday, so I hope our audio is working. Actually, I don't even
yeah,
have chat up
actually,
at the moment, so
here
let me pull chat up.
see.
Because we want to make sure you're working. Because it'd be kind of silly for us not to let people hear you. Like me talking to myself is pretty cool and all, but you know.
So I just checked because since I'm not sharing my audio, I'm able to do that.
Okay.
I can hear myself, so I think we're good.
Perfect. Yeah.
If anyone in the chat is able to corroborate my story, I'm a liar. So
Okay.
Mike
Oh,
always
and
calls
then
me a
there's
liar.
right
So.
there. Oopsies, and that's not what you were supposed to see. So, but that is what it is. Okay. So yeah, here is my map. So let's not, because that's the one I've been picking. But here's a live map of the election coverage. At the moment, Donald Trump's got 120 delegates. Is it called? Is that
Yeah,
your
delegates.
delegates?
270, 270 is the target.
270 is the target. Race to 270 is
Yep.
Kamala Harris has 99. Right now he has 52% of the popular vote, which at this time is a pretty decent number, but they haven't made it to
40.
California.
Yeah, we've got 44 million votes counted. It looks like that's a big number.
Yeah.
We're expecting probably somewhere over 80, probably over 90 million based on last year or the last election.
So they're giving New York blue. Again, that's kind of obvious, but 50% reporting votes. That can change quite a bit. Like that's
Yeah,
still a long
but
way.
I
It's
mean,
not going to, but it could. Like
they put those check marks on with such low percent sometimes. It makes me wonder. I
yeah,
mean, yeah,
like
they will
North
probably be
Dakota
right,
just
but like,
swapped. Look at 4% reporting. Like look at that.
oh, and they even put the check mark on there. I
Yeah.
mean, but it's North Dakota, so when you look historically, I'm sure it comes up pretty often. That's
So, by the way, have you seen yourself yet on the screen?
I yeah.
Look how clear you are.
Am I more clear? Hold on,
Yeah,
I need
you
to
are.
look at this bigger.
You're pretty clear.
Yeah, it does seem more clear than
Like,
normal. I seem
here,
as clear as you.
go back. We'll go back to this one here so you can actually see a live shot of it, like where I got it. Like it's perfect. Picture perfect.
So wait, what did we have? What was
Long
wrong?
story. I was playing around, but I figured it out. So
But yeah, that actually
yeah,
does look good.
like
So you can
going
even
off
see some
topic
pretty
here.
good detail behind me.
Yeah.
Well, we have one topic tonight, so it's okay if we go off it. We'll go right back on it. I have Pumpkin with me tonight. Here she is,
Yeah.
as always.
So yeah.
She loves to join for the banter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. She tries to strangle me with the cord. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can.
So I won't be able to watch chat.
Back here.
Actually, let me pull it up on my phone. But yeah, so how do you think the election's going so far? Like the numbers you've seen,
I mean,
are they what you think they're going to be, or any surprises?
I don't know if we've had it. Have we had any surprises really? I mean, not really, because nothing's hard set confirmed.
Yeah.
I would say the fact that they've got Pennsylvania dark blue is pretty surprising because isn't that supposed to be contested?
Oh, look at 154. Trump. Okay, so he just won Texas.
Wait,
Which-
what are you looking at there that's so different?
Oh.
Because they also have Harris at like 30. whose results
So
were
either
those?
those are fireworks or gunshots off outside my house.
Oh, I don't think they're coming through,
What?
but be careful. We're not hearing it.
Yeah, you're good, but I'm just I don't know. Like
Where did you see that
that's
just now? Where
on. This is on. What is this one? This is NBC News.
NBC, are they really reporting such different numbers?
So, but that's it. Like, but they're calling it. Doesn't mean like that's just that they're just calling it, right? This is all their own map. We pretty much knew. I didn't. I suspected Texas was gonna go blue, no matter. I mean, red, no matter what. Like, let's see here.
But that means they also aren't counting something that the other map was counting, which I think Pennsylvania. Yeah, they're not counting Pennsylvania yet.
56% votes are in, right? So,
Yeah,
now 53. So that's it's a 600,000, roughly 600,000 point, I mean vote spread. So it is possible for that to flip, but I don't see that happening. Um, Pennsylvania, it's still
yeah.
within 300,000, 17 behind cent. So that's almost anyone's ball game still. And again, I don't know the. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know
when
the
you look at
writings, right?
when you look at the AP's map, they've got it dark blue, and that's why I was saying that's a surprise to say it's dark blue. But then you flip over to NBC, and they're like, no, that's contested still, which is more like what I think it should be. So the only
Yeah.
surprise I'm seeing is on one site, and then the other site doesn't have that surprise. So, but
Colorado's got some
otherwise,
votes. Look at Colorado's coming in 5%. So
Colorado, yeah.
Kansas is
Well,
Kansas is blue, but that's
NBC has
only
0% for Colorado, so I
that's
don't know
only
if they get the numbers
17%
at
for
different
Kansas.
times from
Yeah.
each other.
But yeah, it's gonna get
I gotta make sure
interesting
to
here.
refresh this because oh yeah, they're calling Nebraska as well on the AP one there. They've got that dark red, but then you look at NBC and they're like, not yet,
Oh,
because
Donald
Nebraska's
Trump
got
vote
what
41%.
25% in
Look at that though.
for Nebraska.
Yeah, look at it's 41.5.
Yeah, they put the check mark on the 41%. That's why I think this other place, NBC, has it still not yet.
Now,
because,
why is
well,
Trump losing so much? Is that should that like that seems kind of bizarre.
it depends on which counties have been counted first. So when you look at the map, if you click on Nebraska there and we zoom in, the one you're going to see counted, you may have to go to NBC's to see. But yeah, I guess you can see there the one with Lincoln.
Yeah, okay, this doesn't give me too much. Oh, so
A good chunk of the votes that are in are from one of the biggest counties.
okay, so that
non-rural
can go
counties.
back anytime, right? That can go
So
back.
as the rest of the state finishes, there's not a bunch of other.
Look
Lincolns.
at Illinois
There's
is dark
one
blue.
Lincoln. Yeah.
Iowa is red at 1%. That's the one they're saying was gonna flip blue.
It has a chance. You know, the Stelter poll was calling for it by +3 or +4, something like that. So it was beyond the margin of error for that particular poll.
I'm pretty sure Alaska.
But again, polls.
Why is gonna go blue?
Yeah, that's the usual.
Arizona, I think is gonna go red. I do. New Mexico is probably actually I don't know. It could go blue.
Which one?
New Mexico. You know, like
Yeah, New Mexico.
what has 270? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was 2020. It was blue, so.
So yeah, Trump is still leading by 33.3 million views. Still, I mean views. Votes.
Views.
Yeah, my bad.
That'd be
So,
great.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's something I want to pull up here. Maybe. Oh shoot. Yeah, there goes that. I don't want that to happen. I didn't think this through completely because I should have let you do the buttons and stuff because I can't change anything. I can't change the windows at all, like because of the way I have it set up. So yeah, but that's fine. We'll go from there. We'll figure it out. I wanted to pull up a video, but as soon as I pull up that video, it's gonna throw us off. I think. Yeah.
Well, can't you just add a tab there with the plus button and then copy the link into the new tab?
Yeah, but I gotta find the link on Discord, and I have you on Discord, right? So
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're looking for that link.
Whatever, yeah. I got it, so. And as long as you're up still, there you are, okay. So yeah, there's this video that, not a video, but there's this. Why is there, oh, I have premium, why am I watching, oh, ha.
All right.
Just when I
So
thought I tried
New
something.
polling out this week shows a
technical
tight race in a
difficulties.
handful of hotly contested swing states. Joining me now to break down the numbers is ONN's Jason Copeland at the Big Map.
Thanks, Dwight. We're seeing some really interesting trends in a lot of key battleground states. Let's start with Pennsylvania with its coveted 19 electoral votes. And I want to focus for a moment on Erie County up here. This is a crucial swing county. It goes Trump in 2016, narrowly back to Biden in 2020. I want to go in even further than that. This right here, this
this is
is
definitely
Mill
something to be
Creek
watching right
Township,
here.
District 2. Polls are showing momentum toward Harris in areas like this. But to really understand what's going on, let's go even closer, zoom in a little bit more. Right here, right here. This is 114 Hilltop Lane. Now, I want to take us inside the bedroom here. Bear with me. There we go. So this is Nick Camden, 37-year-old registered independent. He goes Hillary in 2016, Trump in 2020. Which way is he going to go in 2024? Really hard to say at this point. It's pretty early, but we know it's going to be close.
And Jason, what are you seeing inside this person that might indicate movement one way or another?
So this is just a very ordinary Rust Belt body, small town values, predominantly white. It's got the lungs, it's got the vascular system, the heart. But I actually want to show you what's in here. This is the neocortex.
This is getting intense, you know, like they take election serious.
Responsible for regulating
You just gotta
emotion
drill
and
down,
memory.
you know?
So let's play out a couple of scenarios.
Still got to
here.
drill it
If,
down.
for example, this man remembers his grandmother and the time she took him to an Al Gore rally in 1999, feels good about that, that's a win for the Democrats. On the other hand, take a look at this. This is the area of the brain that's associated with social interaction and groups, and we've seen it light up when Nick goes out for beers with his Trump-supporting coworkers. So we're looking at really a thin margin here. I want to show you something, actually. Let's come back out. Let's go past the rib cage, past the lungs, past the heart, past the tumor. Healthcare going to be a really big issue
Past
in
the
this
tumor?
election, obviously. Past the DNA to what we're calling the source, the origin of life, existence itself, where all of humanity's answers can be found.
And can we zoom in further than that?
No,
Why not?
because I'm scared. But what we can do is we can actually zoom out here, out of the DNA, out of Nick Camden, out of Erie, Pennsylvania, out of the solar system to the edges of our cosmos, where we see ultimately how meaningless this whole race really is and how insignificant all of our tiny little lives really are.
That is a big map. Thank you, Jason. Coming up next, the Trump campaign is in full-on damage control after footage leaked of the candidate being extremely rude.
Okay, so if you haven't figured out, that was Onion clip. The Onion is a joking website. They've been around for years. They've been trolling for years, and they get a lot of people. But yeah, it is nothing.
The funny thing
more-
is, though, if you play ABC's coverage right now, they're literally doing the thing.
Yeah. Well,
Like, they're making-
maybe not
like,
that
they've got the
far,
guy-
but yeah.
He's pulled it all the way in, and they're looking at Dauphin County.
Yeah, what
I don't even know what's-
website are you looking at? Sorry.
ABC live coverage.
ABC. I'll go there. Cause
Song.
what?
Auto completed with ABC song.
ABC song. No. Well, they changed it. They changed the words to that song. The way it goes, you know.
That's ABC News Australia.
No, but yeah, but they did be everywhere, and maybe not in the States. But they're saying that kids don't understand LMNOP. They think it's a one letter because it's like LMNOP. So now it's like LMNOP, and it's like
It's okay. They'll figure it out.
no, they won't. They changed the song, and it's not cool. Oh, that's Australia. We can watch Australians, you know. It's like they're talking about the election, because why wouldn't they?
I mean, they should leave our politics alone.
Oh, why is
Sport
there a
interference.
commercial?
'Cause
Okay.
you're watching the Australian version.
This is not the Australian version. This is a real version.
Oh,
ABC News Live.
I don't know.
ABC Chicago. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Kamala Harris, 30 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 154 tonight. They need 270 to win. Still very early. Georgia hasn't been called. North
Yeah, they got a
Carolina
long
hasn't
ways
been
to go
called. It's
still. So
getting
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna. We're not.
We'll
Do you
look at
think
those
we're gonna
numbers.
find out
First
tonight or
numbers
no?
coming in from Michigan
No,
right after the
I don't
break.
think so. I
Our
don't.
live
I think
coverage
there's.
of
But like,
election
if we know a lot, like say Trump takes North Carolina, South Carolina, and for sure Pennsylvania, like it's gonna be pretty clear because if he wins that, he wins.
I mean, you have to look at the whole thing. You can't just say these two control it because that's not true.
No, but if the rest,
I
have
can
to
I can no, it
swing-
wouldn't be them
like what
all.
ones? Like California. Okay, if that switches, yeah, that wouldn't happen.
I mean, you're saying that Pennsylvania and North Carolina are all Trump has to win, so he could just
Well-
lose all the rest of them:
well, it's
Arizona,
the
Nevada,
swing
Georgia,
states.
Wisconsin,
Well, if he
Michigan.
loses those,
If
it
he
sucks,
loses
but-
the other 5 swing states, he doesn't win.
yeah, we can actually do it.
You drop the map. and see.
270. Okay, so there's the swing states, right? So we'll give him Pennsylvania, we'll give him North Carolina, right? I guess you're okay. Maybe I am wrong. Okay.
Yeah, give her the rest. He's at
Yeah,
265.
you're right. He's at 265, so she wins
Yeah.
by 2-5-10. So, okay, I was wrong. So he does have to win one more.
Right. So one of the
He's
things
17.
is those 7 states that we're looking at, Wisconsin specifically, one of the largest counties there has a thing where they're not going to count a bunch of the votes until 2 a.m. So we won't know Wisconsin tonight,
Yeah. Okay.
and that's how Wisconsin has it working. In 12 of their counties, they put a bunch of the early votes away and don't count them until 2 a.m. That's just how they've decided to do it in those 12 counties.
Well, Wisconsin does look
Whoa.
red right now, though.
Pumpkin
But-
spell.
2% that they counted. Minnesota's red. But again, these are all new numbers, early numbers, so it can change at any time.
Oh wow, these numbers. Well, yeah, but again, AP is also counting a lot of blue things that probably shouldn't yet because they've got Harris a lot higher
But look, yeah,
than all
but
these other
look,
sources do. Which may be how it turns out, but like they've got one of the swing states colored, so like actually they got 3 of them colored.
they
now.
got
They're
blue,
giving-
Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and
Yeah,
Georgia.
They've got Trump for Wisconsin and Harris for Michigan, and Trump for North Carolina and Harris for Pennsylvania. So they've already taken 4 of the swing states. Oh, and Trump for Georgia. So
Yeah.
they've already colored 5 of the swing states with not nearly enough percent. 2%, 10%,
And actually,
20%,
270's been
42%,
calling Arizona to win.
69%.
Hey?
Yeah, and so there's not. Oh, and yeah, they were lately ready. It's interesting to see how the different ones take the information and
No,
present it,
what?
'cause
The Democrats won Delaware.
Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester,
Oh, I
four-term
didn't see that
congresswoman,
coming.
looking to become
I'm
the
joking,
new
I saw
senator
that.
in that open seat. She wins that race, and Rachel
Screen
Scott,
is skewed weird.
this is quite a
I
win.
agree.
Yeah,
It looks
it
like
is, David.
the
History made
actual
here in
screen you're
Delaware.
showing
Lisa
is
Blunt
scrunching.
Rochester becoming
Is
the
it?
first
Okay, well,
black
that's-
woman
Yeah.
to win a Senate seat
The
in this
ratio.
state. David,
Okay,
I
how does
just
that
sit
look?
down with her just a few weeks ago. We talked
I don't know
about
how much
the
of a
history that
delay
she was
I've
gonna be
got.
potentially
Oh,
making
guess
this
wait.
ruling. She's going to be
Okay.
thinking about
I
all
guess
the
I can
little
watch
girls, not
click
only
2
just
one
having
second.
Vice President Kamala Harris at the top of the ticket, but also the history that she could be making in this state as well.
Michigan,
David, we're
Wisconsin,
also going to be
Pennsylvania,
keeping our
possibly
eye
Missouri, and
also on
Kansas
one more state.
will go
And
red,
this is going to
says
be
LV Vic.
Maryland, where Angela Alsobrook is running.
Certainly
Also
possible.
has a chance to make history
And
tonight.
these
She's
numbers
running
that they've,
against
both
former
these
Governor
places,
Larry
AP
Hogan
and
in this state as
NBC
well.
or
Angela
ABC, they don't have a
close
huge
ally
percent
of Vice
reporting
President
yet,
Kamala
so
Harris, a very close
nothing is
friend.
set yet.
But if she were to win
Okay,
this
does it
race,
look? I think it
the
looks
first
better
time
now,
we
does
would
it?
ever see 2 black women serving in the Senate at the same
two-
time.
This has been a fascinating race to actually watch because
mean, it
the
still
two
looks-
are
looks
somewhat
strange.
friendly.
Well,
in
that's
their
as good as
debate.
it's
I
gonna
don't know,
get.
it was
I guess
the
it wait,
most
could
cordial
be-
debate I saw in
It
this
really
entire
was.
election cycle. They started out by saying, "I have respect for you. I have respect for you." We worked together when he was the governor and she was the county executive.
Scrunchy.
But we'll be watching that race very carefully as well tonight. Of course, popular Republican governor who went against Trump at certain points during the Trump administration, looking to compete.
See, I can.
in a heavily
That's
Democratic
stretch.
state. But,
That's
history
that's
already
stretch.
made, though, in the state of Delaware. Rachel, thanks. Rick Klein, what are you seeing in Michigan?
Yeah, we're just our first glimpse
That's
into
as
the numbers.
good
in
as I
Michigan.
can
It's
get
an
it.
interesting state because it's one of them that actually made it easier to start processing and counting those ballots. They also did in-person voting.
It looks like
Michigan for the first
NBC's
time
numbers, they're
on a
not
widespread
counting
way.
any
We
of the
should
swing
note that
states
everything
yet.
we're
They don't
seeing
have
here
any of the
is
swing
kinda
states
mixed.
counting
Some
towards
election
either
day,
side
some
with
early
their
vote. We
34 to
also have seen nothing
168.
at all from Wayne County, which is Detroit and Dearborn, something we're going to talk about a lot so
So it's
far. But
a
Washtenaw County,
little more
right
conservative
outside of Detroit, that's an
estimation
area
from
where
them,
Kamala Harris needs to be doing
whereas
extremely
AP
well.
is
And
more
we're tracking
giving
her
the
below
states to
so
people
far her
where it
benchmark.
really
We're about
is.
half the vote in. She's
Yeah, here
got
we're
from
gonna
hitting that
drill into
number,
some
and
counties,
it's an area
right?
where Joe Biden really
We'll
cleaned
find
up,
out.
did better than Hillary Clinton's number. Right now, at least, again, it's hard to tell because
Yeah.
we don't have a full portrait of the pictures.
That's
Those are not
University
great
of
numbers.
Michigan. That's Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor, University of Michigan, a liberal
They're
area of the
comparing
state.
it to
It's
the
also got some
Clinton-Trump
suburban
race
areas that
and the
good
Biden-Trump
number of
race.
Republicans
Well, they're
that
going to
live
do
there
that,
as
yeah,
well.
because Trump's
Hopefully
literally
the
ran
county
3
is
times
the
now.
Yeah.
county that
So,
we'll be watching all night
Yeah,
today.
it
You can
kind of
see from
actually
the
is
538
something we
numbers,
can look
Harris
at these
a
past
little
numbers a
bit
little
ahead
more
of where she
meaningfully
would
than
want to be.
usual.
But we're going to see
well,
the story
Trump did get
continually.
10 million more votes the second time he ran.
Just about everywhere.
So.
I haven't found many places yet where he isn't hitting
Lot
where
of
he
people
wants to be in
got out and
terms of
voted,
the,
you know?
the 538 benchmarks or in terms of the history. The turnout machine, even if
We
it
got lots
wasn't
more people
on
to
the
come out and
ground
vote.
the same
It's
way it was for the
24
Democrats,
to
seems to have
27 on
been
the
working,
popular.
at least in these initial numbers in
Yeah, that's-
Michigan.
That's
So
over
far.
50
Let's
million
get right
though.
to Juju Chang. She's in Detroit for us. And Juju,
Well, that's a
President
big
Biden,
difference
this
right
was
now.
his biggest win in
Like,
the swing states, about 154,000
I
votes.
guess, no, like, how much,
And obviously considered
what
part of this
were the
blue
results
wall,
last
Kamala
time? Do you
Harris'
remember how
VP.
much Biden won by?
And they're trying to shore up the
Um,
cracks in the blue wall, David. Absolutely. You know, the Secretary of State was here just moments ago telling us that she believes the votes here will be tabulated between midnight and 6 a.m. throughout Michigan. Now, we
Here,
spoke
let's pull up
earlier
and
to
see.
the Macomb County clerk,
Popular
and he believes
vote,
it's a big night
81 million
for
to 74
Team
million.
Trump. That said,
Okay,
So
we spoke earlier to
155
the
million
COO
voters.
of the Detroit
So how much
Board of
difference is that?
Elections, and he
7,
said, look,
6, 8,
we're on pace to
6.8
have the count
roughly?
tonight, and we believe there's going to be turnout of more than 50% in Detroit, which is a number that might be of
yes.
interest to the Harris campaign. Now, the
Something like
Detroit
that,
Okay, so
officials
they're
say
not
there's
even
been no
halfway
chaos,
there.
no pandemonium
I guess they are
But yeah,
halfway
we're not
there.
even a
Windows
third of
like
the way.
there
I
was
would say we're
4
not even a
years
third of
ago.
the
No
way.
He's
third
We've
way.
counted
He's up by
50
3 million. So that is.
We've counted
singing
50 million
Kumbaya
votes so
in the
far,
hall.
and the
Right.
total
Juju
last
Chang
time
in
was
Michigan will be
150,
checking back
over
in with you,
150
Juju,
million
in
Yeah,
voters.
so,
a
and
little
he's
while.
up
We're a
by
third of the way in
About
terms of vote.
70,000 vote
3
margin
million.
between
So.
the two candidates. Stay tuned here. The numbers are just
and a
coming
margin
in,
of
just getting
6
interesting. Your
million.
local news standing by.
I mean,
We'll see in
it's
just
a third of the
couple
way.
of
There's
minutes.
still over 100 million people to count. So 6 million swings can happen.
Yeah, that's.
I don't expect him to win the popular vote. That would be kind of unexpected.
That would be unexpected. If he won the popular vote and then the presidency, they could never even argue with him. Like, why literally won both? You know? Because isn't that what people get mad about? The electoral college? Is that
Well, didn't Biden win both, and didn't they argue with him though?
Trump did? Yes, but
No, Biden won the popular vote.
yeah, no,
and
Trump
the
argued. Yes.
presidency vote. And
So
Trump
yes,
argued.
but
So like,
yes, so.
so could they argue still? Yeah,
Yes, they will,
absolutely.
but-
Well, yeah.
But that's
And then of course there's Hillary, who won the popular vote, but she only won it by let's see, 62.9 million to 65.8 million. That's 2.9 million. It's not much of a win there on the popular vote.
Massachusetts.
And then we know she didn't win the electoral vote.
Gonna mute this. Just come back.
Go back to Barack Obama versus Romney. Remember that one? For turnout, just for turnout, it was 65 million and 60 million. That's 125 million.
So
people turning
they
out.
got Trump at 168 now, and Harris at 34 on NBC. Yeah, that is a big difference.
So 125 million turnout, then 127, 128. So it was a slight gain there. There was a big difference between the number of people who voted in 2016 and who voted in 2020. That's where it jumps from 120 million voters up to the 150 million voters. When you look at 2016 versus
We got
2012, you
someone
don't
in
see
chat-
that big difference.
Got someone in the chat saying that he believes that Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, and possibly Missouri will be, and Kansas will go red.
Yeah, and I actually responded to that.
Did you?
person.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. part.
Yeah, I was basically comparing the AP versus the NBC stuff we were looking at, and NBC doesn't have any of those colored in yet, whereas AP is coloring a bunch of those in. Like, but I'm looking at the percents, and I'm more in line with NBC not coloring them yet because not enough is in any of those to really call them. They could easily go red still or blue.
Yeah.
So we need and Wisconsin's going to be one in particular that we won't know tonight. And of course, everybody's going to freak out if Trump is currently leading going into, the overnight counting.
This is it's funny. This is back actually in 2020, right after the election. But my work, we had two business. I gotta go back here. Oop. Of course, that's happening. But we had two stores where I worked, in the city, and we had competitions we had sale competitions, so we'd sell these items, and whoever won the most, sold the most, would win over a certain amount of time. And it was a deadlock, right? We were within like 6. We were winning by 6 when we closed. I checked the numbers, right? The next morning I come in, and then the other store, the North store they're like, hey, we won, we won. I'm like, no, I checked the numbers. And then I went and checked the sales at 6. We closed at 6. At like 6:35 or something like that, 8 of them were purchased. And then the next morning they were returned. So I'm like, this is bullshit. They're like, nope, but that, I'm like, and I called it out. They're like, you're overthinking it, Mike. It was a friendly competition. I'm like, but we won the friendly competition. I was so mad. And yeah, I was really mad because I'm like, we won. And I showed them, I was like, look it, they bought them. The staff bought them and returned them the next day. And I was like, this isn't the 2020 election. Sorry, that's where I was going at there. Because I'm like, it's like the 2 a.m. ballot drop. It was just funny. That's
Remember when Ross Perot got 19 million votes?
Who?
Ross Perot.
No, I don't. When was that?
Yeah. Oh, 1992's election, we had 3 parties.
Oh, yeah?
We had Bill Clinton getting 44 million, George H.W. Bush getting 39 million, and Ross Perot got 19 million. Do you guess how many delegates he got?
0.
0. How can you get 19 million votes?
Question:
and it
who won that?
give you
Was
a
it Bill
single
Clinton that
one?
won that? Because Bill Clinton had 2
Yeah,
terms.
Bill
right?
did. Bill Clinton did win
So
that one.
George
Yeah.
H. Bush lost the second term.
That's what this says.
And
So
was
it's Bill
that
Clinton.
is that senior? Was there another Bush that I don't know about?
Well, there's 2 Bushes, yeah.
Yeah, there's many Bushes. Like Jeb Bush even tried to run for president a few years ago.
Prior to that, in 1988, Bush H.W. defeated Dukakis.
Okay, yeah, and then he lost his second term. Okay, I didn't know that. Again, I don't know. I know a little bit about presidencies, but more than I.
Now, maybe
The
you're
average
just
Canadian.
remembering that he was the running mate to Ronald Reagan prior.
Hey,
1984, he won with Ronald Reagan, and
Pop
then
quiz-
went on
pop
to
quiz.
run as the vice president turned president.
pop
This
quiz.
is This
Who-
is just like Kamala.
Who was Hillary Clinton's running mate in 2016?
Tim Kaine.
Okay.
But dude, do you realize that HW, like Kamala's doing what HW did,
What?
going from VP to P.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, because HW was the running mate for the dude here, Ronald Reagan.
Ooh, wow. So
Yeah.
Reagan won in 80 and 84, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, he won in 84, and then in 88, his VP, HW, ran and won, defeating Dukakis. But then he ran again and lost. Now, he ran and kept Dan Quayle, so that's different from Trump. Trump's trying different VPs.
Well,
He
yeah,
kept the same one.
he can't keep. Well, yeah, because he can't keep the same one.
It is what it is,
If he won the 22, but if he won,
wait.
He did.
Do we want to
try-
talk about why
He
can't
did
keep the
try to
same one?
keep but he did when he ran again. Mike Pence was the running mate in 2020, so he did have the same running mate in 2020.
True.
So
He's run 3 times.
yeah, so this is
HW didn't run again.
yeah.
After his defeat, he was done, which is
Oh.
fine. You don't have to stay in it. In fact, it's probably better for your health to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, with him out of it, Bob Dole came up
Bob
to
Dole.
face Clinton's reelection, and Bob Dole was deeply unpopular and lost by 8 million. It wasn't a great play on their part. But then they came back with the second Bush, and that's where
NBC
they were able
just
to flip the
updated.
script.
They gave
NBC
Harris more
updated.
delegates.
Okay, what if they colored in? Mine's showing 62, 168. Doesn't look like they've colored in any swing states still, so they just are marking some of the what you would say is expected stuff. Maybe New York. Is that what they gave her? 28 from New York.
Maybe.
Because at this point it's 33% in, and it's 1.7 million to 900,000.
Yeah.
65 to
Still
35. I
possible.
mean, that's
It's still it's not impossible.
well. Let's drill into the numbers. Let's look into these counties here and see what's been counted. They do have the one containing Albany. Where's New York live at? Which one is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably down here with the Manhattan,
But yeah,
Brooklyn,
they're
Bronx
like-
stuff.
But yeah, they look like they're all going, and these don't look like big ones. And for some reason, this isn't a good site where it shows how much delegates each one gets. Yeah, he just got another. He's still up now. He's up by 100,000 more votes. So, but again,
Oh, on the
the
popular.
votes don't mean anything. The popular votes mean nothing. Unfortunately,
Hey, a Canadian just said my votes don't mean anything.
the popular vote means nothing. You know that. I know that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Even here in Canada, the popular vote means nothing. You know, the Liberals haven't won the popular vote in a long time, but they're still in power.
Yep. We call this democracy because
And we don't even get a vote for prime ministers here. We vote for we've said that many times. And I call people out on it. They're like, well, I voted for Trudeau. I voted for Pierre. I'm like, no, you didn't. They're like, I did. I'm
we
like,
don't actually vote for people either.
yeah, but you actually have a box that says Donald J. Trump. We don't.
Yes, but that's not how it works.
I know
though.
that's not how it
The-
works,
the-
but at least it makes you feel like you're voting for him, okay?
But the
Me, I
delegates
gotta
can
pick
look at
some-
those and say we don't care and
I
do
gotta
whatever
pick
the fuck
somebody's
they
name
want.
who I don't know who they are. You know?
But there's
like,
these nameless, faceless people who actually do real votes, and that's why it's 270 to win and nothing to do with the popular vote.
that's exactly what it's kind of like here too.
Bec-
But
Because delegates and electoral votes are what my vote turns into, and my vote can be ignored. If you look at Colorado, for example,
I guess,
there's
yeah,
400,000
it just makes you feel
people so
special.
far.
I guess you're right. In theory, that's true because it literally, you're right. I just didn't even think about that. You're just checking that box for no reason. So literally,
Yeah.
checking that box means nothing.
Exactly.
Whoa,
Colorado-
that's mind blowing. Wow. So okay.
Colorado is 10 electoral votes, and they are all going to one candidate or the other. Even
So,
though there's 465,000 people who
And look
voted
how
for
close
Trump
it
and
is.
590,000 people who
within-
voted for Harris.
it's 140,000 people.
And you're
right
seeing
now.
actually even more updated numbers. Like
Yeah.
there's that many people, but all 10 votes are going one way. It's not splitting based on how people voted.
Okay.
But if you look at Nebraska, they do a split thing. There, they have 5 delegates, I think,
Yeah.
and they actually split them.
Nebraska does, but it looks like they're giving them all to Trump right now. So
Typically, one of those actually doesn't, though.
yeah, and I think
So
right
when you
up
look
here
at these
too,
numbers, it's
I
actually
think it's actually Maine as well. They split up too, I believe.
yeah. So when you actually put in the real numbers, it's actually like Harris would be 100 and Trump would be 177.
Yeah, but
So
right
don't
there, too,
anyone
it's-
freak out when a 1-point difference happens
But
because
right,
that's
but
literally how
honestly,
Nebraska
Maine will
works.
do the same thing because Maine gets one blue delegate too, I believe.
Yes. It's
Oh yeah,
literally
see, look at that,
flip-floppy.
1-1.
No,
So,
it's
yeah.
one red. It's Maine gets one red and everything else blue, and Nebraska gets one blue and everything else red. So they cancel each other out
they
with
cancel-
their
yeah, okay,
proportionality,
That's what I meant.
but
yeah.
at least they do proportionality. The
Yeah.
other 48 states are winner take all,
Yeah, like California, like that's insane, right? Like oh, they got
and that's you can see it on the right side there. There's the split votes part of your thing. Oh,
yeah, I saw, yeah,
They call those 2 states out because they're the only 2 that do it differently.
yeah.
I don't know. I think some people would probably prefer it work differently. I think I'd probably look more at like ranked choice voting before looking at that sort of a change
But okay, in this case though,
because we need to get a party fix before.
but
anything.
but now say the popular vote wins. So say Trump wins a popular vote and Democrats have the House and the Senate. That would never work. They'll impeach him day one, right? So
impeach for what?
like, well, they'll find something. So I'm just saying that,
Yeah,
like,
if there's an impeachable offense, then yeah, why not?
okay, anyway,
why not
are
exercise
they,
your
but they
power?
won't. But
I, for one, think the Democrats don't exercise their power enough, so I would say do it because they typically do nothing. Exercising your power is why you get the power, isn't it?
Joe, but yeah, well,
I mean, gotta use them keys if you get the keys to the car. You don't want to fall asleep at the wheel or spend too much time at the golf course.
100.
They're saying 62, 168.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well,
Everyone
that's a
calls
difference, right?
numbers.
Like,
Mhm.
if I go to Fox.
Well, and I think again it comes back to looks like we're seeing blue Iowa with 11% reporting. See, I mean AP is doing things like that
Oh,
where they're
Fox.
coloring with 11% reporting. As much as I'd like to see Iowa go blue, like you can't say that yet. It's 11%. Wait, did that just change live Wisconsin? Yeah, they literally just changed Wisconsin as well.
They did, yeah. 50 to 47, yeah. So. Okay, wait, Fox. Oh, goddamn ad blocks.
Oh, hey, fun fact, anybody who's a Hassan Abi head, Mike from PA and Hassan Abi are co-streaming right now. They're actually live together, which is so rare to
Huh.
see. The morning news guy and the night news guy.
Okay, what is this? Oh, yeah.
Perilous
where's that-
times of
Where's the ad? Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, and I'm watching ABC. The guy's clicking the screen again. What's his name? Steve Kornacki? Is it still him?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I assume. Have you heard that name?
I've heard that name. Yes.
They always wheel him out when it's election time.
All right. Well,
75% in. They're zooming in on Georgia right now, really looking at that one. Which makes sense to be looking at. That's one of the swing states, and it's one of the swing states that has the most reporting right now. 75% in. And it has the most reporting, actually, of all the swing states. So if we were to drill into Georgia, you could see the uncounted counties if you click it.
yeah.
And you can see that they're not where the major cities are. They're rural counties.
So while I was thinking while we're looking through this too, we should look up some.
There is the
election
suburbs of
information.
Macon County there that's probably still going to go blue.
Do you know why elections are held on a Tuesday? There's something back to it.
Just because.
I don't know. It's always on a Tuesday, you know. Always at the first November Tuesday, isn't it? Or I don't know. No, because it was
So
on.
you don't have an answer?
No, well we can
I
look
thought
it up.
this was- I thought you had the answer ready.
I do, but
Then if I go look at
it's not a friggin' Tuesday.
NBC, will NBC let me drill into Georgia?
But let me see NPR. I
Will.
have. Okay, here's
So-
Al Jazeera right here. Oh, and it's actually got some
Yeah.
results here. Why? Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can. Why is the U.S. election on a Tuesday in November? What to know in 500 words.
Can you tell me in 6 words?
You know what? Here, let's not do this. Let's do this. Copy the whole thing, right? Ah, what the heck? Try it again. Okay, we don't need that though. So let's get that. Copy. Go here. ChatGPT, right? Can you tell this to me in 6 words, please?
Election day chosen for farmers' convenience. Yes!
So there. Isn't that there?
I'm taking that as fact. That's
Yeah.
got to be true.
I'm gonna.
wouldn't
Yeah.
it be?
Should we look into it or should we just stay with it? You know, like.
I mean, you could scan through this article real quick.
But we shouldn't
otherwise-
do that because there goes our show. Like you know,
sounds
that's our
true.
show. You know. Okay.
Farmers' convenience.
Across Latin America, it usually falls on a Sunday. In India, it can span a week
Who cares?
given the country. But in the United States, every 4 years, votes for presidents are cast on the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November of the month of November. My bad. Yet, despite the country's largest history of holding presidential contests in early November, what is less widely known is why or how that tradition got started. Okay, yeah, let's figure it out. Go here. 1844. The presidential election was held over 1 month. Wow. Okay, but let's just go. Many of these early American farmers also lived in rural areas far from large population centers where ballots were typically cast. This meant they could take a day off to travel. So there you go. ChatGPT was right. It was
Okay, so Sunday's out of the question because Christians and all that. So then they couldn't do Monday because it took them a day to travel.
yeah. So,
That's why Tuesday. And it really is farmers.
well, cool.
And then it says Wednesday's market day. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
I think it's neither here nor there. The first available day that you could do with a day's travel was Tuesday. And we just kept it. It doesn't make any sense because, like, we give people the day off in some places too. And, like, having a Tuesday off is pointless.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you
now-
work Monday and you work Wednesday. It's like you didn't have a day
Now,
off.
like we have Remembrance Day coming up, and I think you guys call it Veterans Day, right, on Monday. Or
I think so.
anyway, yeah, okay. Anyway, it's always on the 11th, so sometimes that's in the middle of the week, and it's great to take the day off to respect the fallen soldiers and stuff. But it's kind of inconvenient to have the day off in the middle of the week, you know. And I'm not
Mhm.
trying to sound, but it's just like, oh shit, like Yeah, why can't we
My
have vote on
brother's
Monday?
birthday is
You know?
that's my brother's birthday. So his birthday is always Veterans Day because Veterans Day follows the 11th.
Yeah. So,
So it's always the same day as his birthday. So
but yeah.
yeah, and yeah, it's inconvenient.
So, okay. Well, anything new has happened, or are we still?
I mean, everything's trickling in. Georgia's 77%.
Wow, Trump's up by 35.
We have
3.5
30 million
million.
to 33 million. Yep, Trump's still leading the popular vote. California still not in yet.
Right?
We do have New York and Texas, but it's not all of New York. It's 38%. It's not all of Texas, 64%. So there's some
Yeah,
big
like
chunks.
Harris is winning Michigan. Michigan.
Well, and we're
Michigan,
expecting
Wisconsin.
150 million voters. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's no reason to expect less than 2020. If anything, maybe more. Because
Yeah, I think more are gonna come out.
why not?
and vote.
Right? I mean,
With-
everybody's fired
without
up.
COVID and stuff, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, everybody, and we still have all the other ways of doing, our voting that came from COVID. The looser ways of doing it, the mail-in and
oh,
early
he's
access.
catching up in
and-
Pennsylvania. You know, he's only
So
off
the
by 100.
voting has gotten a little bit easier in a lot of places, although it has gotten harder in some places too. You got to be fair and balanced here.
Well, Hawaii's going blue. Alaska's going red. New Mexico is actually going is red right now.
Yeah, I mean, you could color in the rest of the map, right?
I have to go here,
Right,
right?
can't.
Here I can, but I can't even reset. Where's the reset button gone? Oh, there it is, because it was reset. So yeah, what do they have on here? They got Georgia red, New Mexico red. What is Oh, look at they got. See, 270's calling New Mexico to stay blue.
We got a chatter saying to take a look at Illinois. If you want to zoom in on Illinois a little
Let's
bit.
go on Illinois. What side are you on? Because for some reason I can't.
Yeah, what?
I can't zoom in any more than this.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. Yeah, this AP one isn't letting me either. That the NBC one should. I think I closed my NBC one. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, if you look at the NBC's president one
Okay.
here,
Illinois.
and we
Okay,
click
where
on
do we
their
want to
Illinois,
look here?
we can actually see so far overall it's 1.7 to 1.1, 58 to 40%. But you can see like we can see where Springfield is. Where's Chicago?
Chicago is up here, isn't it? I could be wrong, but no. Where's Chicago?
Well, you're Canadian, you should know.
I think it's up here somewhere, but I don't know. Why does it show Springfield and not Chicago? Oh, wrong button.
So it's the very northeast corner.
That's kind of close.
So you can see
Where's
how the
that?
northeast is colored in like crazy blue.
Okay. Northeast.
It's one of those counties. Probably
Earlier
Cook County.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers, see how Cook County has 900,000, 400,000? That's probably
Cook
the one.
County, that one right there. I can't zoom in. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Chicago right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, she's got
That's
60.
that's a big reason why the current lead for Kamala is what it is because that's a county that is going to go hard blue
Yeah.
and has a lot of people. And then you look at how much of the map has no color yet. Those are a lot of rural counties, and that's where you're going to see gain back for
Yeah.
Trump.
Well, yeah,
And
that's the
that's
thing.
where-
Cities vote blue. That's just
Yeah.
not. That just an.
Yeah, and that's just the mindless way to look at it. Just
Yeah,
where's the big
cities vote
cities,
blue, rural
and are they
vote red.
counted? And you
Yeah.
look at it, Springfield and Chicago are both mostly counted, 65%.
And that's how, if you look at the 2020
39%.
map, like
And
it's more
what's
red
not
than
counted
blue.
there versus what's
Right?
ruled that's left.
It's more red
Yeah.
than blue, but sorry, blue's conservative in Canada, so it's very hard for me to remember to switch that, right?
Yeah,
So,
backwardsness.
but it's more red than blue, right?
Now they say estimated remaining votes. Do you see you can click that
Where?
on the NBC thing? Scroll down a little bit. Where did I just see that? It's right by map view. Yeah, map view, county, estimated remaining votes. So this is showing what's left to count.
552,000 in Cook County.
So when you look at that county, the Cook County still has about 500,000 votes to
Yeah.
come in.
And
But then you look at all
500
those uncolored counties like Adams
33,
County,
9,
33,000.
50 votes here.
Madison, 49,000.
32,000.
And you
So-
could go through and add up all those uncolored counties and see if the numbers that you're seeing there versus what's left in Cook
It
County.
wouldn't
and
take that
Springfield
long,
County,
honestly.
to get you an idea
500,000
of
is quite a
where
bit,
we're looking right now.
but it's not that much in the long.
If somebody wanted to go crazy, that's how in depth you could take it. Especially since they're giving an estimate of remaining votes, which is based on the 2020 voting numbers, which will probably be exceeded just because population growth. That's just how that
I
works.
kind of like this map better. It's a little bit not as fun to watch, but look, you can actually check the Senate and the House on here as well, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the other thing not to
Right,
sleep on
so-
today is that the people are voting on more than just the president. There's
Yeah.
several Senate seats and several House seats.
So they don't
Up
do
for
those
grabs.
seats all the time? Like those aren't
No,
no.
no.
How does that work there?
It's weird.
Okay, that's a great.
I mean, for Senate, it's like every 10 years. But then you have special elections because sometimes you don't make it the whole 10 years. So that's why you have elections like 2022 had elections. But then you have the House, which is like every
what they turned Illinois
2
so much.
years. I think the House is every 2 years.
That's the Senate.
So, I mean,
Illinois.
for 4 years, I don't know.
'Cause, yeah, Illinois doesn't have
really-
a Senate race. Look at that. Illinois doesn't have a Senate
Kind of
race.
made it up as we were going.
'Cause you can see where the Senate races are going to be. Texas, but like Colorado doesn't have one.
Right.
And the House, it looks like there's a lot of House votes tonight, but
Yeah, and
Okay.
then there's several House seats up for grab. It's possibly enough to swing either of those.
you know what? I want to check Poly Market.
So we don't condone or advise gambling,
No.
but this is
Now
a
it's
gambling
drastically
website
changed.
that
Last time
does,
I checked, look at that.
um,
Oh, holy something happened today. Something happened because, yeah, that was almost so close. Look at yesterday. I got crazy there. Like, but she caught up. She went up to 44%. Now she's at 21% to win. That's top holders activity. Oh, she just lost a lot of money, I think. Not she, I don't know. I just oh well, they're up 12. That's it. Makes me wonder because every profile I've seen, they said they're up. So I wonder how real this website is. You know?
Well, we talked about this website and the
Because
validity
wait, I'm
of
just
it
gonna
and
click on a
the
random one. Okay, let me.
veracity of what it
Okay,
says.
top
and
holders.
it's-
So know what? Not even top holders. Let's just go activity. Let's go with this person right
the
here. Like, okay, profit $14, but that's still profit. And wait, whoa,
how?
whoa, whoa.
But did you see
Look
the
at-
amount
yeah,
of trade
like,
they've
look at
done? How is
that.
that possible with a $13 balance?
Yeah.
What's going on? What is that?
Yeah.
Also, look, market's traded 2. This
And look
person's
at-
done 2 trades. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So maybe they're
And
cheating.
yeah,
that's all I-
wait, did she just drop even more? I thought it was 22%. Now it's 20.1%.
Okay, let's see.
I think
next.
she lost
Anyway.
2 more percent since. she's
Okay,
been
this
there.
guy's down $907.
Okay. Of course, he has less volume traded than that previous guy somehow.
All right. Well, I don't know. Still seems sus, you know? Like, once AP announces Harris takes PA, the odds will be flipped.
Fuck, you might be right.
This
Look,
guy.
I mean, I have no idea why.
So why did he
it's
put?
so crazy, but-
Why wouldn't he put money in then? Like, he's got what, $5? Okay, that's still gonna be a decent payout, but still. 27 shares at 95. I mean, 27 at 80 cents. That's not that much. That's only. I guess that's still $30 in his pocket.
So I guess while we're on the topic, if I send you a link, are you able to do like how should I send you a link?
I guess I'll just have to do it quick. Send it to my private message, or no, send it in Discord. Send it where in the thumbnail. Even though that's not where you should send it, but send it there because it'll be the easiest for me to grab
Wait, send it where?
in
I wasn't
thumbnails. Thumbnail staff.
listening. No comment on me not listening.
I don't care. I don't know
Um,
what this is, but I'm clicking it. Oh yeah. This is why.
So let's
Okay,
talk
whoa,
about
whoa,
this a little
one
bit.
second.
So
Somebody, because I made a comment today, and somebody actually posted XQC's link to my page. I'm like, well, XQC says this. Here, and I'm gonna pull it. Here, I'm gonna go to my Twitter.
Yeah, okay.
I troll on
Um,
Twitter, so okay. So too.
it happens.
Was it this one? No, wrong thing. Sorry. That I gotta click on. Cause yeah, they're like a phone call, but I noticed her camera's on, right? Cause she was on the phone, but then she showed her phone and it's on the camera. So I'm like, that's weird, right? But that's not the right one. This is right. So yeah, so I'm just like, she was on the camera app, right? Cause she was. She was on the camera app. Like,
And then somebody said
Cry
cry
more.
more, and then
they posted XQC, and then XQC's trying to say that iPhones do that. But Avery, like, who's been on the show and I worked with, we did that and it didn't work. So
so can you be on the phone while in camera mode?
I don't know. But then somebody said, okay, so he's done. But I think somebody's like, oh, you went to XQC. He's like, you're only saying this because you don't want to lose a bet. People are just pulling. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
And
thank
that
you.
kind of segues us into this article that's talking
Yeah.
about XQC, and also another one.
For
we
the
talked about
record,
it.
I did get 47 likes on that one photo and then 50 on the other. Yeah, 59. From bots, as somebody would say. Top right corner, all blue. Yeah, Caleb Smith. Is
Yeah, that was when we
so
were asking
Aiden
about
Ross and
Chicago.
XQC bet 1.7 million on these presidential candidates to win the election. So the streaming world, okay, Aiden Ross, XQC dropped, staking 1.7 million on the U.S. election. XQC backing Kamala Harris, who XQC can't even vote in the States either, and he's Canadian just like me. Doesn't make it.
But he can bet. You
He
can
can
still
bet,
make
yeah,
a
he can
sports
bet.
bet.
And Aiden Ross backing Donald Trump, which clearly Trump was on Aiden Ross's stream, right? XQC bet
Yeah.
700K in Bitcoin, casually revealing by political streamer Destiny during a recent YouTube live stream. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of neat.
And they've literally got that there. If you just hold that there for a second.
I want to
keep
just
scrolling
want to
and
do
put your
something here. I want to
psycho.
Destiny. I want to just go here for a second. I think it was one of his last posts. Destiny's kind of crazy, but I wonder if he deleted that picture of him with the shotgun. He might have, you know. Yeah, he did. You know that picture I sent you of him holding the shotgun saying a vote?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here it is. It's got his senses. So he says, the last thing you see,
Your
after
discretion.
So you have your discretion, but the last thing you see after you say, I'm not going to vote in this election. Now this is what he has. Oh, he pulls out a gun and pointed a shotgun or a rifle. I don't know my guns. That looks like a shotgun, but I don't know my guns. But yeah, I don't know why he did that, but cool, I guess.
Oh, you don't? You don't remember the Vote or Die campaign?
No, I don't.
Oh, South Park did an episode.
Yeah, I've probably seen it. But
But it's probably not the greatest thing to reference. Destiny, I'm talking to you now. Because that was a P. Diddy thing. That was P. Diddy.
Oh,
Vote or Die was the guy
no.
who's
Okay,
currently
wait.
the diddler. The bath oil guy.
Okay.
That guy.
I gotta be careful. I don't want to get in trouble for showing something.
Or Sean Combs, you know. You call him by his
I
name.
already voted 5 times along with some dead relatives.
But that was back in 2004? Is that really
Oh,
what it was?
we knew about P. Diddy back then. Come on.
No, the Vote or Die campaign.
Yo.
It was way back when. Way back. In the
All
Bush
right.
times.
So
But yeah, if you stop there, this is his bet. Go
Sorry
back
about
up.
that,
This is XQC's bet
on
right here.
stake. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So you can see $700,000, but he would get paid out $1.6 million because he's got the odds of 2.3.
For
Now that's
Trump?
not the odds you were just seeing. No, this
Wow,
is
for
for
the hair.
Kamala.
So yeah.
Now you were just saying it was 20% chance for her to win. This was more. This is much different odds than 20%, right?
Well, that was back.
If you had a 20% chance to win, the payout would be 5 to 1, typically, right?
Yeah. But they just
Whereas-
this was done on the 5th, which was today, huh?
But it's through stake, which is a different place.
Yeah.
Polymarket and stake aren't the same. Now scroll down to Aiden's because we can look at his too. It's interesting
Wow,
that
look
they
at
didn't
she's
both
dropping
get the
even
same odds.
more. She's at 19.5 now.
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. Was
Yeah.
so Aiden is staking $1 million. He's putting a little bit more on the line, but he's going to get the same amount,
No,
1.6 million.
the thing is,
Why?
I think they
Because
went
his
for this
odds were worse.
because maybe XQC thought because it's Canadian, he put the 700,000. Maybe that's why, which is $1 million American roughly. That's
I mean,
roughly the odds right now.
if you look at the election as a coin flip, which you probably should, you would think the payout and the odds for
Okay,
both people
and again,
would
I'm
be 2
not
to 1.
condoning gambling, but my crypto is up another 2% from half hour ago. So it's up. So
I think Aiden got a bad deal. I think XQC actually is just making a smart bet.
yeah, but he can
Because
still lose
because
it.
he's getting better than 2.0 odds. And right now a coin flip would be 2.0.
And the thing is,
Aiden took
Polymarket's
a bet
screwing
that's
you
less
over.
than coin flip.
Because look, I think like the President of America Resolves when the Associated Press, okay, but you it's not who they're like who gets acknowledged
Hey,
and
I've been in
inaugurated.
Iowa.
So you know,
Is K-Hype in Iowa?
if you would prefer to trade the market resolved, because yeah, so there's fine print on here. They cannot pay you out. You know, Polymarket's gonna find a way not to pay you out.
Well, that's the other thing. Like anytime you're dealing with crypto and these shady websites, and that's why I don't advise it because
Like
you don't know if you can get
I got
paid
my
out.
crypto on a safe site. I'm doing it probably. I've been doing it for years. But again, I don't have much invested. I got what I can afford to be invested in, and that's that, right? All this issue, I think the internet just broke there. But yeah, we are back. Dustin, you doing good?
Yeah, although
Yeah.
are you sure we're back?
I'm pretty sure we are.
All right.
I don't know,
refresh my
let's see.
YouTube. It's acting funny, but I guess it must be all right.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. Well, yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna blame
and,
the internet for that. That's
I
that.
think
I
you're
said.
showing Polymarket right now.
Yeah. Let's see if she dropped more. She dropped even more. But yeah, because apparently there might be an update. Let's see.
So when I look at AP, they've got 99 to 198. When I look at NBC, it's 81 to 201.
Go back to AP.
Trump is
then.
69 to go, according to NBC. He's got 69 to go.
I'm gonna go here. We don't need AP. 69.
For AP, 72. Not nearly as fun of numbers. Come on. At least NBC knows how to
Okay,
control.
198. Oh, they're calling 198 on this one here. Yeah, but yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Welcome back if you're here, if you haven't left. And if you are here, please hit that like and that share button. Every like and share helps us grow. Yeah.
So if I go to Fox News just for funsies, they actually have Harris 117. They have the highest number of all the numbers.
Fox News, yeah.
But they also have Trump 205, which is the highest numbers of all the numbers. So they've got some things colored in.
Yeah.
Whether or not they should, who knows? But
so yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna refresh that. The only thing I don't like about NBC is like it's a different map, right? Like it's harder to read. Oh, projected winner. Oh, Utah. Okay, I was like, what? And I was like, are they really calling it? So
let's see. Is there a way we can see what time polls close in each state?
I'm sure there's a website for that, but no, I'm not too sure. Oh, she went back up 1%. I kind of want to just go. She back went up 20%. Oh, never mind. She's done 40.
There we go. And these are all given in Eastern time zone. What's
Look how
Eastern
fast
compared
this
to
is changing. It's changing by the second. She's dropping. Like, is
Okay,
something
so
happened
we're
that we
2
don't
hours
know?
behind. No, just people being dumb.
I guess that's not even American.
You're looking at Polymarket. You're
Yeah.
basically in a Polymarket, right?
No,
Yes.
I'm just, yeah. But, like, that's not even Americans that are legally allowed to vote on that anyway.
Yeah.
I lost
So-
it again.
7 p.m. Eastern is 5 p.m. our time. And it's what right now? It's 8 p.m. So these have already happened. 6, 7.
He's up
So-
by 4.5 million votes right now.
So the
Wow.
ones that have closing polls at 7 p.m. No, we want 8 p.m. Right? Yeah. Montana, Nevada, Utah are the 3 that would be closing now that we'd be seeing updates on. An hour from now would be California, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. So for those people waiting to see the California jump, for us, it's an hour away before anything comes in. An hour after that, Hawaii, and an hour after that, Alaska.
Hawaii is blue. Alaska is gonna be red. I'm pretty sure.
Right. So no one cares about those 2. Also, I don't think there's any real question about California, Idaho, Washington, or Oregon.
No, I think
So
that's all blue.
so these Nevada numbers are the most
So
exciting
let's-
ones coming in. Otherwise, it's just waiting for additional numbers.
So
from
they
the
got
states.
Georgia red. They got North Carolina red. What do they have? Pennsylvania. They
Who?
still got it. AP. What does AP have? Pennsylvania.
I
They
mean,
still
they've
got
it-
blue.
they've got it-
Holy shit! Look at Pennsylvania. They're tied.
So when I look at NBC, they got 1.56 to 1.54.
Michigan. I can't say Wisconsin. Oh my god. Because I'm going to say Michigan. 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 I'm done. Okay, so on my map, I'll turn that red and I'll turn that blue for now. And I'll turn that blue for now. Even though, actually, they're so close in Pennsylvania. What are they at in Michigan? They're pretty close to Michigan, too. They're close everywhere.
So Philadelphia County
Oh, they just turned
is
Pennsylvania red.
43% in.
Trump just took Pennsylvania. Not
No.
took, but like
You're using
basically-
way too definitive of language, Mike.
know. I know, but they just changed it red. It just boom. But I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna say blue. Again.
But
Wow.
nothing's happened yet.
No, it's not yet. I was excited. I said the same thing when that turned red. It's like, hey, look.
And you're literally calling it a color as I'm trying to say, look at Philadelphia County. 43% in. That's going to be another 200,000 plus for Harris.
Where's
It hasn't been counted yet.
where's
So,
Philadelphia?
bottom right.
Bottom right.
We got to go into Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, I didn't know. Oh, but I meant to click Pennsylvania. Oops. I did click Pennsylvania. Okay.
And then you look at Montgomery County too, but
le-
primarily Philadelphia County is like less than half of it counted. So when the rest of that gets counted, that's
Yeah.
another huge chunk for Kamala.
Wait, there you go.
And then you add Montgomery.
Yeah,
in there,
look
and
at
that's
that. You're
another
right.
200,000.
369,
Between those two
301.
counties, she's going to add
244, there's a million votes.
400,000.
There's a
And you said
million
it's
votes.
tied right now?
Well, it's that's-
Okay, I mean,
I'm
hopefully
just going by
Sullivan,
what this
Union,
says.
Juanita, and Cameron County will make up for that. But look how much of the suburbs or the urban counties are colored red already. Yeah, click that button. The remaining votes. Look at the hotspots over there. The hotspots are the blue area, the Philadelphia area, where the big city is. So it's definitely too
second,
early
yeah.
to call Pennsylvania.
I
And if
didn't
you are
mean to
calling
call it. I meant to say he took the
Oh,
lead.
not you. NBC.
I know,
called
okay,
it, right?
sorry.
You said NBC.
Because I
put,
said I said it, like, and I did say it like.
Oh no, AP put a red on it.
I'm
and-
gonna have to. Oh, that didn't mess up with the screen. Cool. Can you
You didn't break it.
can you see now live? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because you were behind.
Yeah, and on NBC they have it as like that weird blue lines.
So it looks like the Republicans are taking the Senate. But that's on.
What?
Well, there's only like the votes are pretty close. In the House, that's still quite a bit.
But look how many of those seats are uncalled.
Yeah, the House, but the Senate, it's like that means that means the Democrats would have to win every seat pretty much to win. The
Well-
next 21 seats.
Go back to the Senate because you're not even looking at it now.
1 second here. Let's go here.
We're gonna talk about the Senate. Go click on the Senate.
Go boom. Go back here.
Well, it was at the top. You can.
Yeah, I
Click
just
Senate.
gotta find it. I'm not good with this thing. Okay, Senate. Yeah, there. Okay, so California. Okay, that'll be blue, right? Polls close at 11.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's probably not giving it in Mountain Time like us, so you got to back it up a couple hours probably.
Well, that's you think it would? I guess NBC. Yeah, okay.
I was
Um,
just going through those, and California is listed as 11 p.m., but this 11 p.m. is using PST or EST. Back up 2 hours for us, so it's 9 o'clock
hey,
in
who's
about an
that?
hour.
Look
California's
at
same
an
time, yeah.
independence winning Nebraska.
I mean, there you go.
How's that? Wow. Does that
And
happen
Osborne,
often?
well, it happens every time Bernie runs.
What do you mean?
Bernie's an independent.
Is he? Oh,
Yes,
I thought he was a Democrat.
independent.
He just
Go
ran.
look at Vermont. No, we can go look at Vermont. He's already won.
Yeah,
We can
no.
put a check mark on him, but we can go look at Vermont.
Where is Vermont?
Oh God, I'm an American. I could tell you.
I think
in the
it's
top
up
right
here. Yeah,
somewhere.
it's up right here, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Like a VT.
Harris has
Somewhere.
won it. They're saying it.
Okay, but she's not
Which,
running
yeah.
for Senate.
Okay, so Senate now. Wait, where is the Senate? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so go Senate.
Well, there you can see it right
Yeah,
there. but
okay,
go
I
ahead,
saw the
click
gray,
in
yeah.
There you go. Independent
yeah.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
60% with that check mark. He's already
Boom.
got it. So yeah, how
See,
often
they
does that
got
happen?
they got a
Every
yellow
time
check
Bernie
mark.
runs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means projected winner.
Yeah,
They
but they
clarified
know
it. This
for sure.
doesn't-
Yeah, projected winner. Yeah.
Projected always has that caveat of we're not saying this is the winner.
Just like when
Projected.
Trump hits 280, 270, they're gonna say, or if he does, they're gonna say projected winner, like they did last time, and then the other votes get counted, the mail-in votes, and then it's like, oops, they were wrong. But luckily they said projected. So
Right. So click on Senate
okay, 190. 1 second. Click on Senate. I'm gonna go back.
at the top. No, not within the thing at the top. See at the top?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just right there. And then let's look at this. See, that's what we're really looking at. You've got 34 to 46, but you need a
Yeah.
majority.
50.
Now, there's also the filibuster-proof majority, which would be 60. So 50 is just the simple majority. And then you also need the VP when you just have 50, because the VP would be the split vote if it was 50-50. And that's where she has done the most as any VP. She's done the most split votes, Kamala has.
Okay. Yeah. So,
But that's what we're really looking at there. So it's the Senate is still up for grabs, even though the individual
47
seats.
just went up one there.
Yeah, so it's getting close to where it's going to be a Republican-controlled Senate and kind of a situation. Are we going to end up where the presidency and the House and Senate are misaligned?
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of looks like it. And you look here, there's a lot of room to work here, but again, you're looking for that 218 on the House.
Is that
so
a
far-
a sweep? Is when they won all three, right? Is that what a sweep is?
I mean, you can call it a sweep or you can call it a trifecta. Barack Obama had a trifecta where he had a majority in the House, the Senate,
For 4
and he had
years,
the
right? Or
presidency.
is that just 2 years?
I think he had it for 4 years, at least 2 years, and he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But what that allows you to do, basically, for things to pass in America, they have to go through the House and through the Senate and then get signed by the president. And so in the House, it's a simple majority. But in the Senate, that's where it becomes you need a filibuster proof, or you could filibuster forever.
So
having
they didn't
51
do
doesn't
much, even
pass.
though they had all three. Where did they?
Now,
could've done
Barack
most?
Obama not only had a trifecta, he had a filibuster-proof majority. He had 60.
So he could have done a lot more than he did.
He could have and didn't. And that's
Yeah.
the real reason to be pissed at Barack Obama. He spent all of his time doing his drone wars instead.
Yeah.
It really
And that's
sucks. He
why
spent
he's
so much
not
time with
upset about
power
that
and didn't
immunity
use
for
it.
the presidency.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why I say I wish Democrats would actually use their power. We talked about that at like the beginning of this. Like Barack is the best example of the Democrats not using their power when they have it. So when I hear people worried that Democrats are going to do something crazy, it's like they didn't though.
Jay's just said Kamala Harris won Colorado.
Oh, we're calling Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's dark
Colorado.
blue.
It's 54% in. She's
With-
got 1 million.
She's up by
he's got
250,000
750.
points. So that's pretty close still, but it's staying blue.
250K is a pretty safe number. If we drill in here,
But
and look
but
at
with
what's
50%,
not counted.
so that means there's still 1.5 million votes left. I mean 1.7 million votes left, right?
Jefferson County has 280,000 votes. El Paso has 380,000 votes. And then Denver has 200,000 votes left to come in. Arapahoe, 150,000. These are all suburbs of Denver, by the way. Adams has 74,000. It's all suburbs of the major city to come
Yeah.
in, and then El Paso's the only exception to that, I think.
Okay, so El Paso 384,000 votes with 0 in.
And honestly,
And-
El Paso is only being led by Trump by a little bit, 53%.
Huh.
And that's the biggest counting one where he's going to have numbers coming in still.
With 300. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I see why they're calling it. It's because of things like that when you drill into what's left.
But
and the
things are
estimated
not.
votes.
Things can change. You know, like votes can change. But
Like you look at San Juan County, that's 800 votes. It doesn't do anything.
yeah.
That's one of those white ones. And then Alamosa is also white, meaning they haven't colored it blue or red yet. Not meaning it's white people. It might be, but it has 8,000 people. Like these urban counties have so little numbers that you really can kind of look at the trends of the big number counties. But yeah, I would say it looks like Colorado's going.
Arizona's pretty
Or
close.
staying. Let's say staying because it's actually staying.
Colorado, there. Yeah, she's up by 10%, 11%, 11.5%. Trump is not taking, but still leading Iowa.
Iowa, yeah, we have 45%
Kansas is up.
on Iowa.
Louisiana, he's winning by half. I mean, not half, but a pretty good margin. She's got Michigan for now, which not that much, only 44,000 votes. 12,000 votes in Minnesota. That's not, but that's barely nothing
Popular
counted
vote, 37.
yet. Yeah, barely
almost
nothing counted
38
yet on there.
To 42, almost 43.
Nebraska's
We're-
pretty close.
We're over 80 million votes counted. That's over halfway, probably. Probably.
And
If it exceeded 160 million votes, that'd be kind of crazy. Because that'd be a more than 10 million gain. from
40.
the
So,
previous election.
how much is he up? So let's round that up. So
43
43.
basically.
She's 38.
38.
So that's
Still 5 million.
5 million. Wow.
But we don't have California yet, so wait for that to drop, and then we'll see probably a slight edge to Kamala throughout the rest of it.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be all. Like how many votes did they get? Oh, screwed up again.
I mean, this one could be it could be as close as Biden's. It could be as far as Obama's. We really don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got-
California and their numbers and how many people
I'm
they
gonna
really
hold
got.
this 1 second. 'Cause I don't need no ads. Yeah, there's still. I don't know how many people can vote. in
Yeah, look at the
California.
Los Angeles County, 4 million people to vote
Yeah.
in that county. The Orange County right next to it, 1.4 million. San Diego County, 1.5 million. San Bernardino and Riverside just under a million each. That's
So yeah,
that's a lot of people. There's the other hub, Sacramento, but it's not nearly as big.
why is this not showing me everything right? Senate, yeah. Oh, yeah. So 47.
But I mean, it's
so
not to say
45.
that there's not some big red hubs here. Like if you look at Butte County, that's 98,000 and it's probably red.
Yeah, in California.
California's not entirely blue. Yeah, they've got lots of
Yeah.
rural areas that go red, but it
So-
doesn't matter because all 54 delegates go
Yeah.
one way.
But yeah, that is horrible because South California, Middle California, and Northern California are 3 different states. They're not,
It
but
really
they're
could be 3 states.
they're
And
not,
The
but-
representation,
yeah, they're not, but they
Oh.
are. You know, like
the representation would be more fair or more representative if you split them that way, but it would also give an edge in the Senate. Then I think that's why you won't see Republicans want to do it because if you split it into 3 states, that adds 4 Senate seats. Those 4 Senate seats are probably just 4 extra Democrat seats, right?
yeah,
So even though you want that representation cut across 3 ways here, what it ends up doing is hurting you in the Senate. It might help you in the House, but it hurts you in the Senate. So that calculus is what they do. Political people.
State level, they're asking to vote for this woman to run and rule
Um,
and reign over this entire country, which it just really.
But yeah, it
puts
looks like
Look at
perspective
that,
just
like,
now.
wow,
the
look
map
at
is
it.
getting very colorful.
and again, Polymarket, like that's insane how she just dropped like that.
Yeah, Polymarket's got her at 10% now.
It looks like and what's a popular vote? I wonder what do they got for the popular vote?
Was because her great grandfather had been shot by a white sheriff's deputy that they ran, they fled.
Politics.
Maryland, and that's what made her decide that she wanted to be a prosecutor and ultimately to get into politics.
And down in Brazil, Angela
They
also Brooks
got
talked about
Trump at
for
70% for the popular
young
vote still.
prosecutor. She got advice from another prosecutor.
Hey, Ro.
That's right. Vice President Kamala Harris.
That's
was elected
changed. When did that change?
in 2004. She meant it.
Yeah, right
Angela
there.
Esselbrook,
You
but
can see the
also
change
a moment of
today.
Personal pride. She was my first intern on Capitol Hill. So I'm very excited about that. But she's been a terrific executive. In both her primary campaign, she was outraged almost 10-1. As well as
I'm gonna give my cat some drugs. When I say drugs, catnip.
People love him
You
in
know.
Maryland, but they understood a vote for Mr. Hogan was a vote for Mitch McConnell, a vote for the Supreme Court. Angela had her message
Get
focused
high,
on
little
one,
kitty.
the issue of abortion, because abortion was on the ballot in the great state of Maryland. But she also had a special appeal.
Why do they always call it the great state of Maryland?
That's
Like,
gonna
I hear
be
that
the
all the
story
time.
tonight after
You
my
don't hear the great state
presentation.
California, the great state
Woody
Colorado,
Allen.
great state
Long
Michigan,
night
but
ahead. And Rachel Scott, you're looking at the Senate. Not only is this a win for Angela Alsobrooks, she makes history, but I flashed up that Ohio Senate race. Sherrod Brown does not look like it's going to be a good night for him there.
So I'm just
Yeah,
looking
this
at
is going to be really hard to
steak
make up,
because
David,
you're
as
looking
you
at
already
poly
said.
market. I was just curious, like
78%
how
of the
steak
vote
is
that is
currently looking.
already
Yeah.
in, and you can see that Moreno is ahead right now by
Right now, if you were to,
239,000 votes, roughly
it's
compared
doing
to
something
Sherrod Brown.
similar.
You know, I've
If
been
you were to
studying
go there and
Trump
bet on
how he
Kamala
won
Harris right
the
now, they're
last
giving
time
you
around,
11 to
and
1
that was
odds.
2019.
wow.
Donald Trump
You could bet
was
$100
not
and they'll give
running,
you
and so this is the
1,100 if
first
Kamala
time
wins,
that
and
Sherrod
that's
Brown,
quite
the
literally a
last remaining
possibility. That's
statewide Democrat
fucking
in
very
the state, is
possible,
really trying to
incredibly
outvote Tom
possible. Why are they?
ticket. I want you
And
guys
it's
to pay
changing
attention
rapidly. It
to
just
some of
changed
these
today.
polls because
Well, they
You
must
bet on
have some
Donald Trump, it's
information.
1.1.
You know, like they must have some information because Vegas doesn't lose often. You know, like.
just how well Moreno is doing here. He's ahead by
Well, they've also
4,000
been
votes.
taking
Sherrod
bets
Brown
all the way up until
underperforming,
today at
where
different
he was in 2018.
payouts.
And you
Like
can see
when
Vice
you make
President
the bet
Kamala
is when
Harris
they
at
give you your
41%.
odds.
This
Like
is
we saw those
obviously a
screenshots of
red
XQC
state
and Aiden's
here.
odds.
Sherrod
Yeah.
Brown, the
It
last
doesn't matter
remaining
that right now that
Democrat,
Harris would
if
pay
he
10 to
is
1.
able
If
to
XQC wins,
carve
he's
this
not
one
getting
out, it
10
would
to
be
1.
pretty
He's
remarkable.
getting
No.
We're still
2.3
waiting
to
for
1
a
because
good
that's where he
number of
stamped
votes
it.
here in
And the
Franklin
same with
County, which
Aiden.
is home
He
to
wouldn't get the
Columbus.
What does it say,
1.10
John, about
for
the
Trump.
shifting
He's getting
Oh.
nature of,
1.7
not only
Harris
Ohio,
just
but
went up to
Michigan,
112.
Sherrod Brown, very popular. In
Okay,
that state,
something
obviously
counted
not enough
then.
to
Something came
win
in.
tonight, but,
Colorado
the
is blue now.
Maybe
Is
that.
that what it
Maybe
is?
yeah. Maybe that just went completely.
Yeah, and look, this shows really tough night
Is
it's
either
shaping up to be
Colorado
for,
or maybe
for
Illinois.
Democrats in the
Well,
Senate. I mean, the
182.
Democrats
Nick
talked
Gaines.
about
Oh, that's
two
the Senate.
seats that they thought they really had a chance, a chance to pick up. Florida, Texas, neither one of those looks good. Sherrod Brown, they thought they were going to keep. Looks like
Oh, they've
he's
got
in real
Arizona
trouble.
and New
Tough
Mexico and
for
Colorado. Okay,
for
yeah, I mean,
Democrats in the Senate.
All right, John, thanks. When we come back
I don't
here,
know that
local
Arizona's
news
ready
is
to be
standing
counted
by.
yet.
We have new
If you look at
reporting
Arizona,
that,
it's 876.
Donald Trump's
Yeah, they
At
got.
least
Oh,
50%.
NBC's got Trump at 207,
Seeing on the board so
as
far,
they have 198.
right back
So
on that blue wall, the Rust Belt.
What's red that's not Nebraska? So NBC hasn't counted Nebraska, but it's 208 to 202 with 43% in.
wait, that's
you
a
can't
se- wait,
do
that's
that.
a that's 270. That's New England.
That's less than half of the votes, and it's a 6,000 difference. That's not. You can't color that.
Maybe he
easily.
did. Yeah, they don't. They
Yeah,
got
they
it
colored
half
it.
red.
Hell, on theirs it's a 5,000 difference. They don't even have the same number difference. They have less. With 46% in, which is more in.
Okay, so
More in, and the edge, and the lead got cut. What the hell?
yeah,
Maybe
looks
keep
like
counting.
NBC's
3%
playing.
cut 1,000 off.
Looks like NBC's playing more of a conservative card here too, with shading it in. You know, like
Yeah. And we
Um,
could even pull up the third option. I don't know how Fox News' map is looking, but if we want to,
may as well
this
get
would be the
another-
most favorable to the conservative cause. I would say, whatever they're showing is
What does it
typically
take
going to be.
to be the most watched newscast in America?
Oh God.
Gotta subscribe to
Can't I just see
Borderline
it?
Banter for that to happen. So like and
They've
subscribe
got-
now.
Yeah, they've got it at 117 Kamala to 205 Trump over on Fox right now.
I don't like how they have theirs.
I don't either. I can't do anything with it.
Yeah. They're like
I don't like
whatever.
this.
So they got 205. So they don't even got the 207 like NBC does. You know? So
If I click it like this. Okay, that is weird. If you make it bigger, it stops being the circles. Okay, whatever. But
This
yeah,
is-
they've got 205, 117. They have not colored in some of them that are on on the others. Like even Pennsylvania, they haven't colored in yet on Fox.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, there's
Even
no point
though
there.
Trump has a lead there right
He's
now.
got 100,000, 105,000 point lead, 100,000 100,000 person lead.
3-point lead, I think is what they said. 51 to 48.
And like, oh, he just got a little bit more in Michigan, but yeah, that's within 25,000. Wisconsin, he's in within 2,000. So yeah, like it's so close everywhere. This one's a little bit more off, but there's so much to go. 59,038. There's only 3% counted though. So so I think NBC's taking the better side because like, look at them. They got Minnesota blue. 20% with 17,000 vote difference.
Michigan.
Sorry.
You were just playing at Michigan, I think. Am I?
What did I say?
You said Minnesota.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. I don't know all the states, okay? God damn it. Like, I know them all,
Well,
but, thanks for the edgy flippication. But yeah, they're calling it, like, I can see why they're highlighting it, even to make it clear that highlighted is not there yet. But
yeah, they've got, like, these lines.
But look at this. This is so close. They're calling these. Not calling them, but they're shading them. They're not calling them, but they're shading. Like, California, you can probably shade more than... You can turn California blue right now. I don't care.
Now, their totals, though, when they shade it, I think they're counting towards the total. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not by... And I think that's what it is, too. So that's not...
When you start counting the shading, that's when you start to have these numbers that's not... Like, it's not really at that number yet. Yeah. You can't say Trump's at 198. You can't say he's at 207.
Like, look at Georgia. How close are we? We're pretty close to calling Georgia for Trump.
Georgia's got 88% in.
88%. Okay, so he's at 51.2. She's at 48. So how many votes is that? I can do the math, but I'm lazy and I don't know how to figure it out exactly. But okay, let's just do it. So 88%. So that's say 5 million votes. Probably another 1 million votes left. So, yeah, I guess you could come back and take it.
Well, if we look at that estimated votes remaining.
Oh, yeah, go over there to Georgia.
Chatham County, 93,000.
Georgia.
Gwinnett County, 120,000.
Look at Georgia.
Fulton County, 89,000. Cobb County, DeKalb County. There's that big cluster of 80 to 90,000 type size counties.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how that's going to go, but that's a bunch of big yellow bubbles there.
And what are they? What county?
Well, it's right next to Atlanta, so
yeah. So again, the
that's Atlanta and its suburbs.
Yeah, but do all those other ones add up again too, though, right? Like 150, 26, 8,900. Okay, 4,000.
So click on size of lead.
Where's that size of lead? Okay, there. Sorry, yeah.
That you can now see, like if you hover in on those same counties with the big numbers, how much she has, the margin, that plus 39.
Okay.
And you could use that to say like 18, percent of however many's left in that county. So when it had like 100,000 left to count.
Okay, 44.
Like you could go crazy with it.
That's only Okay, yeah. That's
pretty also the red circles are the Trump ones.
Yeah.
So the bigger red circles are what's big left for red, and the big blue circles is what's big left for blue.
See, right there's the mixed, right where the blue is. Oh, see, I mean the red. So that's right there, the big one, right? That's it is blue, but it's a little bit of red too. So that's gonna be.
And that's where you're looking at like Fulton County and stuff like that, where it really is. It's a not clear cut, or no, maybe not Fulton, but
Drake, Arizona, in close. Okay, let's. Arizona.
Fulton has a pretty big margin. Gwinnett.
Okay, so they got Trump in the lead by 4,000 votes. And yeah, look at so they got. There's not many there, but they got many places left to go. This one they haven't even started counting yet. LA Paz. Yama, that one's leaning Trump.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Georgia's.
See, then this one right here, like. Trump is leading there, but that's a big lead. Like, that's 70,000 there. 58, that's not much there. That's 5. And then also 12,000 there. So yeah, it looks like Colorado. I mean, I don't know. I can't say.
You're looking at Arizona?
Yeah, Jay's asked to.
That is an insanely close one right now.
Yeah,
Like,
1 million views, 1 million votes left here. I keep saying
it's
that.
like less than 5,000 vote difference right now, and
Yeah,
like what's left to count?
yeah, 1
Maricopa.
million. So it might go Harris.
You've probably heard Maricopa come up before. This is the place that did a bunch of recounting bullshit. So even when we get the other 50% of Maricopa, which is about a million more votes, it's still not necessarily over because this might be close enough to trigger an automatic recount because it currently is within the margins of an automatic recount. If it's beyond a certain percent difference, each candidate can pay to do a recount, but it comes out of their own pocket. But yeah, Arizona may be one where we're waiting for a while because of recounting.
Huh. Okay.
Outside of Maricopa, there's nothing left that's even relevant. It's all less than 100,000 except Pima. And Pima is a margin plus 26 to Harris. Maricopa is plus 2.2 margin. Okay, that's basically a split county. It may end up blue, but it's like 48% red. So
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like that's why.
when you have a million votes left to come from a split place like that, you don't know which way it's going to go. Currently, it's edged for Trump a little bit
For sure.
overall.
What
But
do you think about taking a 5-minute break?
I think I was going to. So
Okay. I'm just gonna put it on the starting soon screen, and we will be back, everybody. So I should have made a be right back sign, but it's all good. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everyone. We just had a little bit of a break there. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, some things have changed. Let's look at see what's going on.
Yeah, everything has changed.
Oh,
Oh wait,
Trump
not much
has
has
3
changed.
more delegates. They give him Iowa, which is only worth 3. It's worth 6. Why he's only gone up 3? Oh no,
What do
they
you
gave
mean?
him Utah. So, well, oops, gotta turn that down. They gave him Utah.
Utah's also only worth 6.
Is it? Why did he only get 3 then?
Wyoming?
Wyoming? Where's Iowa? There's that 3. There it is. There, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It'd be nice if they showed like a log of which ones they've changed recently.
Like I can go to 270, but it's so hard to go back and forth, you know. So. Oh, I reset the map, but it's keeping up to date.
Well, you're showing 2020.
Oh, that's why. Haha. Okay.
It's keeping up to date. Oh my God, Joe Biden's winning.
Well, I didn't.
Ow!
It's all blue, but yeah.
Where did all the hair smoke go?
So 210. Montana. So she's gonna win. Who's gonna win Idaho? They're saying they will.
Isn't Idaho typically red?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So Nevada. How's Nevada doing? I wonder. No votes have been counted in Nevada yet.
So yeah, 2020 Idaho was red.
Yeah. Okay. So it does look like we are getting close. Not close. We probably won't find out tonight, but we may.
No.
We may. You know.
No, we won't.
So, Borderline Banter is gonna.
What probably will happen tonight is somebody will claim it's over tonight.
President-elect. I don't know who yet. Fun fact: do you know what Kamala Harris's dad's name is?
Nah,
Donald J. Harris.
that's pretty fun.
Isn't that gonna what funny? It's like what are the odds, you know? So, but yeah, wouldn't that just kind of suck though, right? Just have the dad with the same like name and middle name. But yeah, let's see what these guys are saying here.
Sure.
They're gonna go in the room.
Again, down 120,000 votes. That's Philadelphia.
What room?
In the eastern suburbs.
Remember that video we watched? See one of the guys' rooms?
Oh,
Places
yeah.
like Harrisburg
I'm in
State
here.
College,
They're looking at the
they're
same things
50-50
we were, though.
split
Look at that.
split,
Yeah.
so
The
you're not
blue
gonna
circles
net
and the
as
red
much
circles and the
either
size of
way.
them, and
That's
obviously
the path
the.
that
Who did better? Vote in chat.
consistent path. I think Pennsylvania very
Yeah, they're looking at the
realistic.
same place we were,
Michigan, I
Philadelphia
mentioned how
County
little vote is in
area
Detroit
there.
right now. I think you'll see it come up in a
Hey Avery, if you're still here, welcome. I'm glad you're here.
You know, looking at it's 61% in for Pennsylvania, so there's a lot left to go in Pennsylvania. Trump currently 50.9%, Kamala 48%. So about a 3-point
Yeah,
edge.
that's only 120,000 point vote lead. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and that comes down to 120,000 votes.
Yeah.
And I know, Rachel, you've been diving into some of
But
these
yeah, that's where
towns,
they're
actually. This is
drilling
gonna be
in and
something
looking
we
at
look at
the
later, how
who's
young
left to vote,
voters
what's left
split
to vote.
if the gender gap was
It's a
what
lot
we
of
think
that
it could
down
be
there by
potentially
the.
going into election.
It's gonna be.
Philadelphia.
It's gonna be very. It's a close one. Like it's insane, but yeah.
Because currently Kamala is enjoying a plus 56 margin
Where?
in Philadelphia County.
Oh, Philadelphia. Oh yeah. Okay.
Philadelphia County has 213,000 votes left to come in.
Yeah.
So enjoying such a lead there means that's like another 150,000 plus to her side of it,
Yeah,
is
which
the difference.
50s to him.
That one county.
So
is
yeah,
the
that's
difference, but
100,000.
There's still so many
Just so
other
curious of
counties that you can't look at
where
just
she's
that
just
one.
just
But if you
slightly
looked at
under
just
where
that one,
538
that's
thought
the
she should
difference
be.
she has
Can
to
you
make
show
up
us,
right there
let's go
alone.
back to lacrosse just for a second.
But yeah,
So
and
as
like,
we get
but
more
it's just
numbers,
so
then
crazy
it'll be more
to
clear.
think
I don't wanna
there's
predict
so
what
much
happens
red
later.
here, and there's not that much of a difference still. You know, just,
Oh, yeah.
just how it looks. But that's how Canada looks too. It's so red because it's so big. But yeah, it's blue here because
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
Well, and then everything on the left will turn blue. So that's 54 for California, 8 for Oregon, and 12 for
And the weird part
Washington. So
is,
that's
like, I guess,
74
yeah.
for Kamala that's just sitting there waiting to turn blue.
Yeah, how much is that? So.
It's 74.
Yeah, I got all.
those
That's
three.
all blue. So that's 54, 8, and 12. So that's 74 right there. Which would,
Waiting to just turn blue.
which
if put this number closer, I mean, it
Yeah.
looks like he's winning by a lot, but that's just because we haven't included some big numbers in there yet.
yeah. And then that's worth how many is how much are these guys worth? 3
Key number at this hour.
and
6,500 votes
How does Hawaii have more?
In Wisconsin tonight.
You
We're
know.
gonna keep our
Three
eye on
here.
all three of these states,
New
Wisconsin,
Mexico.
Missouri,
Oh,
Pennsylvania,
Harris is
Illinois.
leading New
We'll drive these
Mexico.
numbers even more.
But still, actually, only 35% left, but looks like she'll take New Mexico.
That's 5.
Arizona,
Five more.
50% left still to go.
11. Arizona's worth quite a bit more.
Well, yeah, 11 to 5.
Nevada has nothing counted.
Yeah, that's weird. Harris is winning in Michigan
Yeah, they're
by a
close.
significant amount. 100,000.
At 9 p.m. is when those polls go. So in 14 minutes,
That's only
Washington,
27%,
Oregon, and
yeah.
California closed. So those three are waiting for
They're 50%.
that to do exit polls.
55%
Somewhere around
here.
9:30, 10 o'clock. Probably they'll have some.
You look at
reasonable
how
stuff
close
to-
these are. Like, you know, but again, these are the votes. This isn't the how the delegates work, but.
Well, I
actually-
mean, yeah, it's 7,000 people different, but that's 10 votes going 100% one way or the other.
Yeah.
At the end of it, so. Because that's how we do things. Strange ways.
Poly Market, popular vote. They got 77. Let's go back and just see what it's at for. Ah, she's at 7.5% now. So that means, look at that. In theory, is that $1 trillion or is it a billion? Billion. 1 billion. Yeah, 1,405,000. A trillion. My God. 746,444. Yeah, and she doesn't even have a billion. But again, no way people literally wasted thousands of money with Kamala.
1.2 million votes for other.
See, this looks logistic. This looks legit. His account looks legit. One
He's only
trade,
done one trade.
$94 profit, which that's possible, right? Like,
I mean, because it's based on at the time he purchased the position. If you go down there and you can look.
oh, okay. I don't know what to like. I'm not asking for
Will
final
Trump
advice, but
win?
Shiba has gone up more. And I just don't know what to do because I think, I think Jay's is right when she said that if Trump wins, it goes up because it's going up because he's winning. But as soon as he starts to lose, it's gonna crash. Oh, I don't know what to do there.
Well, yeah, and Polymarket's also going to do a fun thing when the numbers start to flip. But they also stamp your price, so you know if you really believe in
So Fox has
Moloch,
had
and you really want to
Trump,
gamble on
Fox
it.
has changed it to 211. Trump 117. Kamala. These guys still 210
It's also
91.
91. Yeah.
And let's just see what they have. They have 210 to 113. They're all over the place. So they got this has been the most even one at because Trump is at 211 winning, but they have Kamala at 117, which no one else does. So what's Fox doing? Weird. Oh, 210, 210. They both caught up now. 113, 91. Wonder what she took. Why haven't they counted all these votes yet? Maine, there's not that many people who live there. Oh, so Trump's taking 140,000 vote lead now. Trump's up by that, and that one's almost done. Too early to call. Yeah, it is pretty close. Georgia, very close, 130,000. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I forgot to do a
Georgia's
map.
at 90% in.
Did you do a map?
No.
Yeah.
Point.
Welcome back to ABC News Live coverage of
I
election
mean,
night here. We do
it's
want to
literally
call another
guessing.
state,
Yeah.
Kansas. The 6
And I
electoral
don't have
votes in
any
Kansas
real
for former
research
President
to
Donald
say
Trump.
one way or the
In
other. It'd
Nebraska
just be straight up
tonight,
guesses. Like
Donald Trump picks up
my
three
map would
electoral
probably
votes.
just be
John Carl, explain to the audience how that works in Nebraska. They
Wisconsin,
split these up.
Michigan,
They split 'em
Pennsylvania
up by congressional district
for
and then overall winner. So there is
Harris,
a
and the other
single
4 swing states for Trump.
electoral vote coming out of Nebraska. It's in Omaha. Sometimes they call it
Ah, I should have done that.
So
Omaha.
Trump to get
Obama
North
won it,
Carolina,
helped him win the
Trump to get
presidency,
Georgia, Trump to get
in
Arizona, Trump to get
2008.
Nevada,
So, look,
Harris to
if
get
we're looking
Pennsylvania,
at a
Harris to get
scenario
Michigan, Harris to
where
get Wisconsin.
Kamala Harris's
Would have been my
path to
map.
winning the presidency is
I didn't know
to win
Pennsylvania at all.
overall and
That was
not to win any
And
of the other
all these
battleground
places
states
don't
in the
have
Sun
any of
Belt.
those colored in,
it
except
would
if you
be
look at AP.
270
AP's
votes
got
to
all those
268
colored in
votes.
already for
So
some
a
reason.
single vote to
Yeah.
put her over the
And
top
they're giving
would
the
be
ones I would have
in
marked blue. They're
Omaha.
giving them to Trump for
It
whatever
would be
reason.
that split electoral vote in the state.
Even
of
though there's
Nebraska.
9%
Of course,
reporting in
we got a long way
Minnesota,
to go to
or
before we
wait,
got
not
points.
9%
56%.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah,
56.
okay, Minnesota.
Can we-
56% reporting in Wisconsin
And
and
it's so close.
26% in Michigan. That's
Yeah.
not
This
enough.
election cycle.
Yes, this election
That's
Arizona,
26%?
50%, and they're within 3,000 votes.
And 63% in Pennsylvania.
Like New
so, like,
Mexico, that's 65, but they still can't even call that. But that's an easier one to call.
Yeah.
Could be. But it's early.
Nevada
It's
still
early.
hasn't done it. Idaho,
So
nope.
let's go back to some of these Senate races. We want to call a few more races here. In New Jersey, we can call the Senate race now for the Democrat. Congressman Andy Kim, a three-term congressman running for Senate. He wins. He's going to now take over the seat that was once held by Robert Menendez until he was convicted. So
Convicted.
Congressman Kim wins in New Jersey.
Convicted.
Virginia. Seeking a third term, Senator Tim Kaine has been reelected in Virginia, though the
Hey!
race has not been called in Virginia.
Is that who we thought it is? Tim Kaine? That's what's his name?
This time of the night.
Hillary Clinton's
Texas,
VP.
This hour, we can say Republican Senator Ted Cruz, who was seeking a third term, has been reelected
Oh.
to the Senate. He'd been challenged by Congressman Colin Allred, of course, former Baylor.
No, nobody gets
University
270
Tennessee
in my
football
map, I
player,
guess. Oh, there's the
three-term
white.
congressman,
Oh,
who's
Yeah.
there it is.
campaign on some of
So
the issues,
I just
reproductive
pulled
rights,
up the
one of them,
270 to
Lindsay, you
win
interviewed him in just the
and
last,
filled in,
week
like
or
I said,
two.
those three blue, the
And
others red,
Democrats
and the
made
rest of
other
it's just auto
chance
filled in.
prospects there.
So
They were
that's
putting some light
270 to
As you
268.
know, David,
For
football
Harris,
is a
yeah.
little bit more of a popular
Yeah.
pastime in
Or it's going to be
Texas.
269 to 269. And then the House calls the president, I think, then the Senate calls the VP.
And that's literally me just giving him Georgia
Yeah.
and Arizona, even though I don't think they're that close. If he loses either of those, it's like a rip.
Yeah. Well, he's winning Georgia right now by 130,000 votes with 12% left.
This was a fierce, it shouldn't have been, really, when you think about it. But
North
Ted Cruz
Carolina,
has
he's
a
up by
pretty high
250,000.
unpopularity
No,
rate
150,000,
in the
sorry.
state of Texas. But for Colin
We're over
Allred,
90
this is
million
clearly
votes
a
counted.
disappointment. He actually
Virginia's
thought
up.
that he was
I
gonna
mean,
be
Harris is,
reelected.
yeah, wow.
I do want to give a shout out to Andy Kim, the first Korean.
So, yeah, he's at 48, 716. She's at 43. So, yeah, that's almost 6 million
Let's
votes
get right
she's
to
down
John
now.
Quinones on the ground in Texas. John, what do you make of the news?
Oh, they do have, on
Well,
Fox
this
News,
was
they
one of
do
the
have
most
their
closely watched
timestamps of what
races
they've
in
been
the
calling. The
country,
most
David.
recent
The
thing was
incumbent
calling Trump,
Republican, Ted
Iowa.
Cruz, once a presidential
At
candidate
10:36
himself,
p.m. Eastern.
I don't
fighting
watch
for
live. Oh, wait.
Democratic
Can I
Oh, I'm
see
not
it
watching
better?
live. I'm just
I know,
on
I'm
there.
just trying to.
said former,
I'm trying to get their
House
screen better, which I just don't like how they have it formed
They
out on
campaigned
Fox.
bitterly in the state over
Well,
women's
if you-
reproductive rights, the border,
Where the hell are you?
transgender rights. Cruz calling Allred too liberal for
Fox
Texas.
News.
In the end, amidst a changing political
Oh.
landscape here in Texas,
You're not at the same Fox
Ted
News I'm
Cruz
at because it shows a
survived
map like all the
challenge
other
just
ones
a few
do.
minutes ago in his
Does
And
it?
at the top, you
victory
should see
speech.
president,
Cruz
Senate, House,
specifically
governors,
thanked
states.
Latino voters in this state
There
Yeah,
it
right
is.
there.
Okay, cool.
have
All
And then
right.
look at to the right there where it says race calls. That's where
Yeah.
they've got their
John
what they've done
Quinones on the
recently.
ground there
In
Iowa.
Utah,
Texas. John,
Iowa,
thank you.
Montana
Look at
were
the
the most
margin there.
recent for
That's
Trump
a
that
much
they
bigger
called.
margin than even Beto
New
O'Rourke
Hampshire
when he
for
took on
Kamala.
Ted Cruz, came almost within 2 points
For
of defeating
Trump,
Ted Cruz.
Colorado for
Yeah,
Kamala.
within 2 points,
Kansas for
much
Trump.
bigger margin this time, and that is because Colin Allred really
Louisiana for Trump.
underperformed in some of the
North
big
Dakota for
cities.
Trump.
So let's take
Nebraska for
With
Harris
Trump.
County,
10%
which is
left,
home to
he's up
Houston.
by
You can see the 538 benchmark that we had. Has him at
140,000.
58. He got 53. Let's go over to Austin. This is
It's
Travis
getting pretty
County.
close. It's
74% is what he needed to meet. 71 is where he was. David, I will tell you, Lindsay already said it, but Ted Cruz, deeply unpopular even in his own state. He's tried to rebrand his image to be more approachable, to be more bipartisan. I don't think there's anywhere else in this country where Cancun was
We're
talked
looking
about
at
more than
Texas.
in this state. You remember those images of Ted Cruz at the airport after that deadly
I mean, at
winter
this point,
storm.
Texas is
Colin Allred went
77%
ad
in,
after ad on that, but
and Trump
ultimately Ted
has a
Cruz remained
1.2
victorious in the
million
state.
vote lead.
Rick Klein, you're over at the big board as
Yeah,
well. What
he's
do you see
he's
against
probably
Alabama,
gonna win
Alabama?
Texas.
How's Pennsylvania looking?
Probably
Yeah,
nothing to
Pennsylvania
do
right
there,
now
but
is
nobody
still
Sort of was,
hard
yeah.
seriously
for
thought
Kamala Harris,
Texas
an
was
advantage.
changing.
Donald Trump, 100,000
It
vote
might
margin, a
eventually
lot
change.
left, of the vote. And some of these bubbles will tell you.
See,
the
that's
story
I
of
don't know how I like
170,000.
the polls are still open, right? For another 5 minutes here. I mean, another hour and 5 minutes. It's actually no, never mind. It says close at. It should say closed.
Bucks County, still a lot of votes.
Polls closed.
Counted there, 240,000. So that's what's keeping
Closed.
this,
Closed. It should say
as
closed
ahead of the state
at
right now. But we've seen the
9
numbers
p.m.
shift
I don't know. Yeah.
as more of the
So never mind.
Republican parts of the state have fallen in line for Donald Trump. It's been almost consistent.
Eastern.
across the
So
board.
that was
Again, not the biggest
3 hours. Towers, yeah, so that's
places where
closed.
he's been able to build
it's a good example. What you pulled up Perry County. Just look at the threshold, the 538 threshold of where he needs to be, and this is the story of the night. He's
Okay.
outperforming slightly in all these rural counties. I think we're seeing this in a number of the swing states, which is helping him to build these margins against Kamala Harris.
That's exactly right, and it adds up over time. And I
They're
think
both touching the board.
Similar to what we've seen.
I really was gonna try to do that, everybody, because I have a TV here, but turns out that there's a glare from the TV, and I can't figure out how to get rid of it. So that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You see where
It
Joe
is.
Biden was. You see where Kamala Harris is. You see where Donald Trump was. You see where he is right now. And in many cases, it's that he's beating
Looking over at
himself
the
twice over,
Senate,
right?
it's
This guy's been on the ballot
at least on
lot.
NBC, they've got
Voters have had the
Republicans at
opportunity to
48
vote for him
seats
or
for
vote
the
against him
Senate.
several times now.
Okay, yeah,
again,
that's
it's not the
NBC.
That's going to go pretty Democratic. And
Senate.
it's still possible that Harris pulls out
48, yeah.
a vote in Madison and Milwaukee where we're
So it
still
looks like,
waiting on votes.
I guess
But it
37, they
seems
caught up. They
as
got
time
12
goes
to
by,
their
and that really is
one.
the story that's developing now in North Carolina. When we look at our remaining votes, these blue dots have been getting smaller.
And all those are looking very close.
You're talking about 115,000 votes. Okay.
So it looks like the
if you win that
Democrats can
2
come back and take it.
to chip away at that 145,000 vote lead.
Well, it's
but
looking
there
like
may not be
neither of
enough
them are
those
going to
blue
have a
dots left
filibuster-proof
in
majority,
Yeah.
North Carolina based on what we're seeing tonight.
which is
All right,
all
we'll
that really
continue.
matters.
Didn't
because
Biden want to
the
get
Senate
rid of the
doesn't do
filibuster?
anything.
These blue wall states
No.
with Rick Klein and Rachel
Didn't he
Maddow.
say he
God, he'd be
did?
so
Closing
cool.
in on
He'd be
11
so
o'clock
cool
here
if
in
he
the
did.
East.
Didn't
Oh
he
my
say he
God.
wanted to, or he said he would, or something?
Including
God.
California with its
It doesn't
54
matter if
electoral
he
votes.
said
Your
that,
local
he
news is
lied.
next, and we'll see you
He doesn't
just
want to get
minutes
rid
from
of it.
now with more numbers coming
And
in,
more
including
importantly,
the Sun Belt
Barack
states. We'll talk about
Obama, who had the ability to get rid of it because he had a filibuster-proof majority, and a filibuster-proof majority could remove the filibuster with a filibuster-proof majority. Like, if all 60 of them say get rid of it, it's gone. That's what they could have done, and they didn't. I wish it would be so cool if they had, because the filibuster literally puts an extra layer on there that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. I heard
They
nothing
just
good about it.
decided. They just decided instead of majority, you now need 60. Just gotta, that way we could do nothing. Because you're never going to get both sides to agree on things. Not in this country.
I know what? And some things are so close to. It's unbelievable. And then they'll throw it all in the trash just because of one thing. You know? Like, that goes here too, though. You know? Like, it happens all the time here. And it's ridiculous. I don't know why we're watching an ad. So let's get rid of this ad
Yeah,
here.
and of course, the House is also still way up in the air. They're saying plus 3 seats to Republicans so far in the House, plus 1 in the Senate. Obviously, not a wave any direction with numbers like plus 1 and plus 3. So I don't think anyone was calling for a wave either direction.
6.8%. So that's where she's gonna probably finish.
They've got her down to 6%.
Yeah, 7. Let's be nice.
So if I put $1 on her, what does it pay now?
It'll pay you 93 cents, so you'll get for $1. So for every penny, you get 94 cents.
I didn't ask a penny. I want $1.
$1, so $94. That's a pretty good payout, I guess, hey?
So for $1, I could win $90
I think that's how.
on what's
yeah.
conceivably a coin flip.
I
Why
don't
would
know that,
anyone
yeah.
bet on Trump at this point? The payout is so bad. I bet
I
$1
don't know.
and I can win $1.07.
But okay, let's see activity. Let's see. This person bought 129 shares because they're thinking, they're like, whatever. They're already down $714, so they're like,
What
sure.
are they down? What did they vote on?
Kamala
Oh,
Harris.
nothing. That's showing profits of this position.
Oh.
Because Kamala's at 6%. They bought her when she was at 50%. And so
Yeah.
that position of 50% is now worth less because it's 6%. Even though it's really, I mean, it actually
No
is
logic
worthless,
reason
'cause
for Trump holders to sell. Well, yeah, well, no one's going to buy it. You have to have a buyer
No.
anyway, right?
Look, the sell is terrible.
And
right
Kamala, I trust. See what I mean? Like, you got $114,000 in your account right now. Like, maybe, but
Well, look, he's put it all in on Trump. The value
Well,
of that's 114,440. That's basically all of it.
so he bought it 57 cents, and now it's at 93 cents. So
Yeah,
yeah,
see, he bought when it was near 50-50.
yeah.
But if he were to sell now, would he get the 50 or would he get the 90 that we're seeing now? Or
I think you get the 90, but you need
market
some
never
right?
lies.
Guys, if you wake up and vote for Kamala, honestly, just grow up. Go touch some grass. You effing losers. Market never lies. Yeah, these questions. These comments.
That wasn't a question.
Quite
That was a
comments, my
comment.
bad.
That was somebody
I've been
just
up all
not even
day,
connecting
okay?
the dots on their insult.
Oh,
Like, it was barely
wow.
initialed, and the dots
Trump.
weren't really
Oh, wait, this
connected.
is the house. Never mind. Presidency. 214 to 145. Oh, what? Kamala Harris is going to win California with 0% counted. They gave it to Harris. You know, like, what the heck? I was thinking a red wave is coming through there.
Oh, look, go to Fox News. They just gave Washington, Oregon, and California to Harris with all three at 0%. She's at 193 over on Fox now. Yep.
216,
And they
yeah.
gave them all at 0% in. 9:02 p.m. They waited till the polling was closed. Just
Yeah,
to, yep.
look at these guys too. Yeah.
Did they go ahead and do Washington, Oregon over here yet? No, not yet. Yeah, AP did Washington and California. They didn't do Oregon? Why not? All right, so now the numbers don't look as ridiculous. I mean, depending on where you look, like Kamala is 193, 179, or 145. I mean,
she's still losing the popular vote by so much. Wow.
44 million
to
to
6 million. 6
6
million. Like, that's
Moment.
crazy.
Almost 100 million votes counted, which means we're almost 2/3 of the way to maybe done.
Yeah. So what's going on with Georgia? I thought they were past 88%.
Polls have closed in all but 2 states, and nobody cares about those because we already know where they're going.
85%. I thought they would have counted
That's
more.
Alaska
of
and
those.
Hawaii.
Can maybe update it.
So, and
See, that's
Alaska
weird.
and Hawaii are 4 and 3 delegates, so they don't really move the needle a
So
lot.
5 for New Mexico, which looks like Harris is going to win. This is very close at 51%.
Yeah, Arizona's going to be where they do a recount. I guarantee it. Georgia's the other likely recount.
Yeah, they're within 140,000 right now, so that's... North Carolina is still... See, nothing's been moving. There's been no changes in the last little bit. That's what happens, I guess. I'm expecting the numbers to come in too quick, I guess. That's on me.
Well, I mean, everybody wants to know the answer, but not gonna know the answer.
Yeah, look at the live. We have her at 145.
She is cautioning that this is going to take some time. She runs through those blue wall states, saying in Pennsylvania they overperformed
Yeah, and that's the same
turnout
as NBC
expectations
showing
in
145 to
Philadelphia. She says they're seeing
214.
especially high turnout with large non-white and student populations. And then in
Remember, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. We go live mostly on Mondays and Fridays, but we're live tonight for the election.
in Wisconsin, she points to Remain
We're gonna be up for a while. Well, maybe.
And then what she says, David, is
Hopefully, we'll get some kind of answer tonight.
going to come into focus until the early morning hours. David, she
There it is.
urges the team to quote get some sleep and get ready to close out strong tomorrow.
John, but can I say that is absolutely the message that we're hearing tonight from the Kamala Harris campaign. But I am also talking to Democrats, not precisely on the Kamala Harris campaign, but with very much a vested interest in what's happening here, who are feeling that this is looking very bad, who are very concerned about the trends they're seeing, both in those Sun Belt states, concerns about what they're seeing in Wisconsin, and seeing a path. Sure, this is not over. It's certainly not over, but seeing it as a very steep and narrow path for Kamala Harris.
And do they recognize in a lot of these Republican counties, it's sort of like Donald Trump performing just over the threshold of where he needed to be, and the numbers adding up in each one of these battleground states. It's not necessarily sort of the urban centers where they thought Kamala Harris would do well. As Rick has shown us, she has done well in a lot of those areas. It's in the Republican counties where he's done better than he did 4 years ago, and in some cases is doing better than he did in 2016.
Which is astounding because
Still
he
48 in
did
the
far better
Senate.
than anybody anticipated in both of those presidential cycles in those rural, deep red Republican areas. So yes, that's the primary factor here. Is Trump really appears to be turning out his voters and turning them out.
Really sit on their hands and don't vote. Now
Oopsies, my bad. Sorry if you're watching that, everybody. Welcome to Mike and the controllers. This is just music and stuff, so we'll go back here.
Milwaukee, again, a lot of votes still be counted in Milwaukee, but so far what's coming in not as well as Joe Biden did. Same thing we're seeing in the area around Charlotte, in Mecklenburg County in North Carolina. So a lot of deep concerns among Democrats, very vested in this campaign. Although, to be sure, as you've heard from Mary, the campaign, the Harris campaign, still very much sees a path that says this is going to be long and we need to be patient. And I think when they say long, they don't mean a long night, they mean a long week.
It's gonna be, yeah. Isn't that crazy though? Like how they don't have the results. Like they should be able to, other than recounts, they should have the results. Actually, I guess the recounts are hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be automatic recounts for Arizona and Georgia, so how do you decide a winner when that's literally 27 electoral votes? You can't. And for when the silly shit comes out on Truth Social from Trump saying, I won tonight, it's a lie. It's not, you don't know yet. Because there will literally be recounts. And those recounts are in states that are enough delegates to swing this. Pretty simple answer to why we won't know tonight.
If you're a good Democrat, you know you got to stay up past midnight to find some joy.
It is nice to see the map more colored in.
Yeah, it's gone quite a bit there. Look at that. This is Fox right here. I don't know if that updates by itself, so I'm gonna do a refresh here.
And part of that is Alaska and Hawaii. And that's pretty.
Oh,
big.
look at Terrace is now 193. Yeah.
Well, depending on where you look, NBC just upped her to 153, which is an increase. They had her at 143. What did they add? What did they add for 10? Colorado. That's what they added.
They haven't counted Alaska or Hawaii yet. They can. Surprised they haven't just changed those.
Yeah, I mean, and also everyone else already called Washington, so why is NBC waiting? Go ahead and put those 12 up there. Put those there. She's up to 165. What else is everyone counting? NBC's kind of the laggiest behind on making calls.
Donald Trump has a, quote, insurmountable lead with the number of votes outstanding in the state of Georgia. He said it looks like this is pretty much done. I think the results are pretty well baked in. And of course, you all at home remember our reporting on Raffensperger, the Republican who famously stood firm during that key phone call when Donald Trump asked, just find me the 11,000 votes when he lost to Joe Biden. So this is not someone who's.
Yeah, I mean, it's finally narrowing. There for a while, it was like 90 for Harris and like 200 for Trump. It's like, okay, now we're getting to where they both have, what they should have, and now it's the toss-ups that are left.
Which, yeah, we all knew that. People were panicking, and they do that all the time. They have to wait till the polls close, right? Like they've counted 4%.
I've been watching the news.
Oh, but 4%, they're pretty even still.
But I haven't heard any panic. I think that's going to come when Donald Trump does his Truth Social post.
Yeah.
And that'll be when these things are showing, like, Donald Trump has 260 or
Look
something. And they're like, oh, he won!
Yeah, Trump is in the lead in Washington right now.
Oh, okay then.
No, he's not. Never mind. I screwed up. My bad. It looks like it from here. See, fake news! It's, Trump is in the lead!
So little? I've got one here showing 7% reporting. And he's got 138,000 votes. Yours was like 0.3% reporting. NBC, they don't have the Washington numbers yet.
Yeah, now you are almost at 1 million votes.
Make up that deficit. I'll tell you, I've also talked with both campaigns. The Trump campaign is celebrating tonight. They're already looking forward to being able to say that this is a state that they won. They point out that they did very, very well in the rural counties.
We did well.
We had a setup here, rural.
We had all the votes.
And they clearly performed well in the rural counties. Some of those counties where
but still only 88%.
What's interesting is when you look at the numbers
most
of the
recent
turnout
thing
here
Fox
and the way
added
the
was
vote
Idaho
fell,
for Trump.
wasn't that Harris did so much terribly than Biden performed 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, they put him up to 216 because Idaho's only with 2.
Showed up and showed out.
4, there was 4.
I wonder, Steve, if part of that is the incursion
0% counted.
early,
What?
the combination of early voting and day of
Which
voting.
one?
If that
Well,
did
since
decide to
Idaho, but
wrap
I
up the
think
vote,
that has to be
the
wrong.
Republican Party in Georgia, when you look at sort of
It
county
is
by
showing
county, I think your
0%.
point is well
Why?
made. That
It's
they were
showing
really
Trump
able to
winning
increase their
everywhere.
margins. And I was saying
Over
to
here,
Klein earlier,
4%.
Donald Trump has
Well, it's
outdone
Idaho.
himself in many cases, even what he did in 2016.
It's not exactly
we
a swing
saw
state,
a
so it's one of
huge
those that,
early
just like
vote among
California, they're just
Republicans,
calling
which
it
we didn't
immediately.
see in years past. We were
It
sort of
literally, if you look at
expecting, a lot of
Fox
people were
News'
They
thing,
got
called it.
Nevada. Is that blue or is that just my eyes playing tricks on me? I think it's my eyes playing tricks on me.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything yet. But at 11 p.m. they called Idaho. At 11 p.m. they called California. It's literally the same thing. They had 0% on both those.
So the two states must be Alaska and Hawaii, right? Yeah,
Yeah, those are the
polls
last
at 1
two.
a.m. Polls close
But
at.
we already know it's going to go 3 for Republican, 4 for Democrat. 'Cause Alaska and Hawaii haven't changed in forever. So at least they're not what people are waiting up to see.
No.
And even though they're not being counted in the totals, in your head you could count them. Like you could say Trump 219, Harris 197. Looking
Yeah.
at Fox numbers.
Steve-O
Uh,
in Atlanta.
But
Steve
at
Ozasami,
least I
thanks
will
so
say
much.
this for
Ryan, what
Fox:
do you
they're
make of this?
keeping Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan all uncalled.
What? It went down. Oh no, that's 72.
There was never.
They don't have them
the Trump
colored in. They
campaign
also
was
don't have
always
Minnesota colored in, so
planning
that's
on
going to be
winning
another
Georgia and North Carolina.
10 votes
But
for Trump
clearly
when it does get
Kamala
colored in.
Harris's team
If he
decided
wins
that
it,
maybe
yeah.
they could get
It's
lucky and
Minnesota.
pick one of these two off. It's not over yet, but the fact
Yeah,
that
he's
they spent so
he's
much time
he's
on
winning
it,
minutes.
they
That,
could
not for
get
sure. There's
lucky
not
there.
still a
It's
lot of votes
Minnesota.
left.
Doesn't look like
Great.
they will.
It's
Now
Minnesota.
all the states are going to be in that blue wall. The other thing that's interesting about all this tonight is
Wisconsin.
that
He's winning
one
Wisconsin
little
by
change in the law
229.
from
over
2020 to 2024.
100,000 votes
These
with
states
40%
are
left.
counting a lot of these early votes right now. I mean, Georgia started counting this morning.
Yeah, so I mean,
North
going
Carolina
into
started
the
counting at 5
evening,
o'clock.
I don't think you could say
Wisconsin,
much
7,
higher than
Michigan,
230 for
7,
Trump.
Pennsylvania 7.
Let me do the same
One
exercise the
note,
other
Rick
way.
hit it earlier, which is important about Wisconsin. Right now, the last I checked, Donald Trump has a lead of about
So we give Virginia
38,000
and New
votes. So it's
Mexico.
just a few
Well, they're gonna give him Georgia and Arizona,
So-
but they're gonna.
Hold on, that's not the exercise I did.
Huh?
I'm changing the exercise. You're like, oh, throw it in a swing state.
No.
No,
Republicans
don't
in
throw it in a
Wisconsin
swing
are
state.
saying
I'm not doing that.
Donald Trump's going to have
So
to have
that's
about
18.
a 21 to 24,000
I already said
vote
197.
lead
So
before
215 is the highest I think
31,000
you
votes
can
get
honestly
counted.
say tonight for
So this
Kamala.
is
So
gonna
going
be
into the
very,
evening,
very close.
I predict 215 to 230,
And
knowing
if
no
you
more
look
than
at
that for
Racine
morning
and Kenosha
or
County
tomorrow
down in the
late.
southeast corner, you'll see
That's as far as the
that
results are
those
going to get.
two counties together, if you go up
215
one
to
north
230.
in Racine, there's only 23% in, but that's
No
a
matter
huge,
which one you're looking at, really.
Those are some huge numbers.
Because they're all going to
where
hit that
they
same
need to
thing
be.
where you can't
Just
really
drill
call
down
those
on that,
7
Ryan.
states.
What are your sources telling you? Where does Donald Trump need to be before these final votes in some of these Democrat-rich counties?
Right.
Michigan might be pulling away. No, it has the least amount in of all the
Governor
swings, so never
Walker,
mind.
Yeah, it's only at 33%.
that Donald Trump needs to have
Wisconsin's
about
at
a
62.
21,000 vote lead.
Georgia still hasn't counted much
before
lately. They're
those
only at 88.
31,000 absentee ballots get
We've cleared
counted
100
or
million
entered
voters, though, so that's
into
cool.
The system in
47 to
Milwaukee that
53.
are still sitting out there. So
Okay.
Or
it's
46 to
you know,
52,
he's got a
depending on where you look.
41,000. Trump's got a 41,000
But
vote
that's
lead
the
right
same
now.
difference.
Yeah.
There's more to come,
lead.
and there's more blue
Um,
votes to come in as well. So a long way to go, but
Now that's with
rather be
1% of
Donald
California
Trump here than
reporting.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, but they gave her it, so yeah, that doesn't matter. But
Well, no, it does for the popular vote.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. There's a 6 million popular vote difference, but you're only counting 1% of California's popular vote right now, which is 180,000 votes, not the 18 million votes that it will be. So, as California dumps more in, the popular
how
vote
many
shift.
people live in California?
Voting age or just
Yeah,
in general?
wait.
Milwaukee, the final verdict until sometime tomorrow morning. Too early.
California voting age
So
population.
you owe me a beer.
I don't think you're gonna be right, but it could be. I'm not saying.
I'll
it's
take
over.
Milwaukee best.
I mean, I
I'd
think
rather be where we're at.
30 million population 18 and over. This is as of 2023 census.
And she seems to have fallen short.
Okay.
So they have 30 million eligible
So
voters.
yeah,
but
okay.
only
Last
2% of people
last
vote,
election,
so
last election, Joe Biden got 11 million votes. Trump got 6 million votes.
Let's look at
Yeah,
Let's
and
look
see
at the map
that's
that
the
shows the
difference that we're
outstanding
seeing
vote
right now
rate.
is none of that's
Yeah,
counted. If you do
bipartisan.
that, it's a
Yeah,
dead
that,
heat
that's
for
what
the popular
exactly
vote.
what Reince is talking about.
Yeah,
It's a
okay,
huge,
yeah, that
huge
brings it
amount of
pretty
vote
close.
that is Milwaukee.
The
Which
last
is like
time I think Biden was
43,000
leading
is
much
not
better.
necessarily a safe lead. Madison, a little bit of a smaller dot, but there's some bright
Florida has
spots on the map
18
as
million
well. You
people.
go out
How
to
much
the
of
west,
Florida's in right
St.
now?
Croix. I mean,
Because that's a
there's
Trump
really
98%.
no
So
vote
yeah,
there
they're done.
Okay,
to
good
speak
chunk
of
of
at
one
all.
of
So
his
there's
big
still
ones is done.
Texas,
What about
too, but
Texas?
they have
Reince is right. I mean, as with
78%
all
in.
three of these Midwestern
That's
states, we're not
22
really
million
gonna know
for
until we have a
size.
complete
New
picture
York,
of what's going
86, so
on
they still got a ways to
inside
go. So
Philadelphia,
yeah.
where there's still,
15 million for size, so
according to
probably
our numbers,
there's
about
in the millions
120,000
left in
votes
all
that
these
are
places.
outstanding.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
so it's gonna go
overwhelming
pretty even,
in
but it's
suburbs.
insane how Trump actually has that big of a lead,
You,
though.
you go up to Michigan.
I didn't
we
think
don't
that was gonna
have
happen.
a lot in Detroit, only about 15,000. That's another 750,000
Hawaii
votes
has
in Detroit,
1.1 million
Dearborn, in
people.
Wayne County. And as we just
Alaska has
talked about
500,000.
Milwaukee, those
Okay,
are
that's the
rural
Do you,
areas.
do you
extra
still
seat.
think it's
Is
fair that
That's
Alaska
extra
has
seat. Yeah,
3
that's
delegates?
illegal. Yeah.
potentially illusory.
So.
They're
North
half
Carolina
as
and
big as
Georgia does look
Hawaii, and they
different
have
like that.
3
It-
delegates.
Okay, well, how big is Iowa? How many people are in Iowa?
gets made up because you
Uh,
start to see
2.4
those,
million.
those
This is
blue dots
population
shrink over
eight-
time. There's
18 and
less
over
and less
people.
vote.
So
If you actually you get into it,
And
yeah,
then
I
you
got
realize
they only have 4
county goes
delegates, so
93,000,
that's
or 93% of the vote in, only
yeah, that's as
48,000
many as
left.
Hawaii,
So
right?
yeah.
And more than
get
twice as many people.
enough votes to shrink the margin
Oh.
becomes difficult to see at
Wait,
this hour.
you weren't
Mecklenburg,
looking at
Charlotte
Iowa.
already
You were
came
looking at
in,
Idaho.
Idaho, my
as
bad.
well.
Sorry, Idaho.
Start
Idaho
to
is
see
1.4
Trump,
million. That's
really
basically the
romp
same
on the
population as
score. I mean,
Hawaii.
this is
What about South
Iowa
Dakota?
does.
a meaningful number at the end of the night, but
South Dakota
as of now,
is
he's winning the
600,000.
popular vote.
Yeah, I guess I forgot. Nobody really lives in middle.
Change with California.
Alaska and South Dakota are
It's out
tiny
there,
as hell.
but
That's why they
not
get
a
3.
A lot of people don't live in
And
this
3 is
area.
too many.
So.
3 is too many, to be honest. They give them a gimme. Is kind of what I'm saying. Which they probably shouldn't. Vermont has 500,000. What's it worth?
At this hour, ABC News can now project that Oregon, that Vice President Kamala Harris will pick up the 8 electoral votes
Oh,
from Oregon.
she
has
took
Three.
won
Oregon.
the state
Yeah,
of
Vermont
Oregon.
is
She's also
also
won
worth
the state
3.
of Washington tonight. The
Wyoming,
12
I'm sure,
electoral
is
votes from
worth 3.
Washington will go to Kamala Harris.
It's almost like they
And
all
the
just
race to
qualify
call
for the
in
minimum.
California tonight
Vermont?
in the Senate
Where's
race,
Vermont?
Congressman Adam Schiff, 12-term
It's the top
congressman
right, VT.
in California, beats
3.
Republican
It's worth
Steve
3.
Garvey. Obviously, that was an open seat.
Yep. And it's got the same population as Alaska. Same number of delegates as Alaska.
In California, covering this race. Kana, what can you tell us?
Another tiny ass place.
Yeah, so David, this will now be the first time in
I can't
decades
believe that they
California
called
will be
Oregon
represented by
already,
two
and like I'm
male
kidding,
senators,
by the
and
way,
it
yeah.
is certainly an
Well,
exciting
57%
moment for
votes
Democrats
counted
because
already.
we are at the Democratic
Jeez.
Party where they do
3.4
actually
million
expect Adam
people
Schiff
could
to
vote,
address the
but
crowd
probably
here
2 million people will
momentarily.
vote.
This has been a race that Democrats have been
90% in. Trump is
He is certainly a
up.
name known
So
well
they
across
counted
this
2%
country
finally.
in terms of politics. He has been one
Georgia
of
has
the leaders
8.5
against
million.
Donald Trump in several issues, and he feels like anytime Donald Trump invokes his name negatively, that actually bodes well for him and his campaign.
But
He's
what
also
is it so
been
far?
spending a tremendous amount of his own
4.9
political capital
million.
helping
And there's gonna be
God
another
damn,
in
why is
other
that? There we go.
battleground states as well as down
Okay.
ballot races here in
So like
California.
5.3 million.
In particular, some of those hotly contested and very
Sorry?
expensive House races in
I was just looking.
particular.
Georgia's
And you
got
guys, I just spoke with
8.5
Rusty
million
Hicks,
people who
who
could
is the
vote, but we're on
California
pace for
Democratic Party
5.3
chair.
million
And
to
he says,
vote.
California
Okay.
So
is
there's over
generous
3
with
million people
time,
in Georgia who
talent,
could have
and
voted but
treasure,
didn't.
and he says they have
Lazy
doubled
bastards.
down on that this
See, in
year.
Australia, you get a ticket. You don't vote.
The daughter of California and Kamala Harris, he says they're sending
Like,
busloads of
I don't know.
people
Like,
to
we
make
talked about
phone
that yesterday a
calls
little
in
bit. I'm
other
not sure if they could hear you when we were talking about that.
Nevada, and
But,
Arizona.
yeah,
Kana Whitworth on the ground in California. Kana, our
you
thanks
thought
to
that
you
was a good
and
idea, right?
Rachel Scott. Rachel, you got some
What was?
interesting
Like, they
numbers
give people
coming
the
in
day
from
off, and
Pennsylvania.
you have to vote.
Yeah, I'd like people to be compelled to vote. That'd be cool. But that's a little authoritarian, don't you think?
Yeah. But then all these people want the rights to, like, I guess they do, but bitch and complain and think they want something, but it's like, well, you didn't even vote, so why should you have to say whether you vote for something and vote opposite who won, you still have the right to that.
AP is now saying 230 for Trump.
Oh, that's what you said.
It is, but they're going to inflate his number, I believe.
Why?
Yeah, feeling.
AP AP is more left.
They haven't counted
in
Alaska.
State College.
Oh
in
yeah.
these closing days.
So
Here
you
was
know,
one of his
233 is
biggest of
going to
the
be
final
above my
rallies.
number.
A lot of
I guess,
college
yeah.
kids turning out,
They're
waiting
going to
in
inflate it
line for a
because
long time,
numbers.
sitting through
reasons.
a long rally.
They only have about 214 here.
Quite a story.
It's because they've got all
They
these
do have,
fucking swing states
some
colored
exit
in.
polls on the youth
That's
vote.
that's
But who's
AP's
winning?
fault
Yes,
right now. Is
Donald
that
Trump
they've
actually
colored in
doing
things
Like
that
for
shouldn't
instance,
really be
Georgia's
there.
at 90% still, but
18 to 29.
North Carolina's at 87. Virginia's at 80.
He's winning. It's still
And
just that he's doing better.
214.
Pennsylvania is at 76.
Of the vote, a little more than half, going for Kamala Harris, and this is a group that certainly
Here, look
she
at
has
it'll
gone
tell
after.
us right
She's
here.
talked about how
Oh, that's the
Biden
age
is
group though.
patient for change. The baton is in our hands. She's talked multiple times about a new way forward.
Senate is
More of
now
the
saying
same
plus
in
2 seats to
Wisconsin, where
Republicans
she's edging
on
him
NBC.
out, but still he's doing much better than
Oh,
he did
so
in
yeah, one seat left
2020.
and they're
Here she
done.
is, half
Not
of
done,
that
but they got the.
in Wisconsin,
And on the
18 to
House side,
29,
Democrats
Donald
flipped
Trump still
1, Republicans
outperforming
flipped
himself
3
in
for a
2012.
gain of
It's really
plus 2.
interesting because when I
There
was
as
over
well.
looking at Wisconsin with you, we were looking at Madison, and I was wondering if
So far, plus 2 in the
youth
Senate
vote
and
and the
House. But
gender
these
gap is
are
gonna
also
become a story in some of
likewise
these
not
key
ready
counties.
really to be
And when you
called.
see
I mean,
Lindsay saying that Kamala Harris,
Yeah, they
is
got
leading
long
by
to go.
2 points in the exit polls,
they got some places
among
where they're
young
probably
voters,
calling it and they shouldn't.
and what is the benchmark of where she should
Oh,
be?
they just gave Republicans the
Obviously,
next
she's
another
beating
seat.
him there,
Just
but
went to
yeah,
164.
A full point behind, and that's exactly it. And it's
On
not just the
which
percentages;
one?
it's
On
often
the
going to
on
be
the House.
turnout as well. And this is a
Oh.
county that Biden was able to get, I think, around 180,000.
Well, okay, that's where mine was already saying.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, mine just switched. I don't know. I literally watched it switch.
For years now, Reinstein better than anyone. Democrats have been running up the score.
Okay, 80%, 87, 90. So yeah, I guess yeah, getting the answer from the countess. I bet everybody is. So
Fox is also saying
focused on Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin,
What?
which we sound
Plus
like a
2
broken
seats. I
record.
think
We
they're
say
saying
this
the
every
same
4
thing.
years or so. And I think
Yeah,
it's
plus
interesting that
2.
both Reince and Donna believe that this is going to be very close, particularly in a state like
And then for
Wisconsin.
the House,
and you know,
they're
Reince
saying
is
as
from
well
there,
plus
so he
2.
knows Wisconsin better than anyone.
House
So
Senate.
the numbers continue to come in. We'll be right back. Your local news. We're going to check in with your local news teams, and we'll see you a short time from now. Our live coverage.
AP is a little behind. They're showing 1 seat in both.
Oh, they just Fox gave 50 seats to the Republicans. Oh, 51 to win. Okay.
Well, not really.
Well, that's what it says.
No, but the way our government works, if you have 50 and you have the VP, you don't need a 51.
Yeah, because your
The
VP
VP is 51.
Well, Trump hasn't run.
So 50 is technically enough if you get the VP.
Okay.
If you get 51 and the other party gets the VP, then you still have the majority. Because it'll be 51-49. VP doesn't even get to vote.
So
But even if they did, it'd be
AP
51-50.
has called all these guys, yeah. So they've pretty much given it. Well, I don't know. I don't think they're actually counting these highlighted ones as Republican yet, because Trump would be winning then.
Yeah, I don't quite understand how their colors.
Because
and
yeah,
their
I don't
numbers-
think I think that's projected to win, but that's not giving them the points, because he'd be over 270 then. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what they give him. North Dakota, Montana. They're giving to him Idaho. Maybe that's what it was. Montana and Idaho. Says Donald Trump's taking Utah.
0% in for, or no, 6% in for Montana.
Yeah. Georgia, yeah, so it's still doing lots. Like, they still got lots to do. I'm going to refresh it, even though it's probably fine.
Kamala just passed 50 million votes.
Did she? Ooh, not on NBC.
Everywhere else she did.
There's something going on.
Yeah, NBC's numbers are lagging the most.
Maybe they're just trying to play it safe, though, you know? Like, we don't want to call it because, well...
No,
but
this
I'm
isn't
still-
to call it or not call it. They're a million votes behind
Yeah.
for Kamala.
I get, yeah. 50.
And
I'm just trying to
600,000
figure out how this works here. Like, how do they...
Wait. How does it even work? They have...
So, 10,
Oh, okay.
20,
400,000 for Trump and a million for her. They just
35,
haven't put in yet that everybody else got those numbers.
54...
I think they're just slow on their input. They have less people. working for
200.
them.
So at this rate, they're saying Trump's going to get 211 delegates. 214 delegates. No, sorry, 314.
What?
Because if you add up all these, right, it adds up to 314 with Arizona and Alaska and all the swing states.
Oh yeah, if you were to go in and give him all those red
Yeah.
ones, yeah, that probably is like well over 300.
That's
why they
pie.
should be colored in.
That'd be pretty cool if it's pie. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, and
um,
their key there says that those darker colors just means leads. So I guess those aren't being counted.
yeah, I don't think they are because the number.
Which means like Virginia, New Mexico, Maine, New Hampshire, those aren't being counted either.
Well, Virginia. Where's
And that's why
Virginia?
Kamala's numbers are a little lower.
Where's Virginia? No, Nevada hasn't been counted. New Mexico has been counted. Virginia
you're
has not
not-
been counted. No. So.
You're- Yeah. Wait, is yours refreshed?
Yeah, I think so. It says 230, so.
Why was your Virginia not colored? They've got Virginia dark blue for me. That's why we were talking about how they've got.
Really?
You're not even showing the dark reds. Where's your dark reds?
This is on AP.
Yeah. I thought that's what literally we were talking about. How
weird,
they
I
have it
don't know.
colored red, but it can't possibly be counting towards the number they're showing. And now yours doesn't even have them colored. What happened?
Mine, they're red. That's red. That's blue. That's red. Red.
Oh, it's
red,
like super light. Mine's the
So
totally different coloring.
that's not.
Is it because you're in light mode?
Maybe.
Dark mode?
Maybe.
Why are you in light mode?
I don't know.
Painful for the eyes.
Probably. I should change it.
But anyways,
91.2.
those being red aren't being counted in that 230 number they've got, just like those being blue aren't being counted in the 187 number yet. 5, 13, 4, and 4.
Too close to call. Yeah, they're just calling all the swing states too close to call.
Yeah.
Too early to call. Too early to call. Too close to call. Too close to call. Why don't they do this one? Too early to call. Well, I hate this. Okay, but look at that. 21%. Huh.
Mine's showing 24% for Maine.
This is NBC though, mind you.
Ah.
So.
That's what I was saying. NBC's behind. They're missing 3% of the count for Maine.
4%. Yeah.
It's fucking Maine. It doesn't matter. Maine's going blue. With one red, as always.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. Think there's
Well,
gonna.
I already predicted. I
Yeah.
already said
Do
what's
you
gonna happen.
think that there's gonna be any protests regardless of who wins?
Probably.
Yeah. January 6th, 2.0.
But going into the evening, it's literally no answer because the 7 battleground states you can't actually say what they are. And if you take those out of the picture, it's like 215 to 230 type of area.
That's 215, 214 to 172.
Yeah, and that's because there's a few blue ones that haven't been put in there that will be.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
But I think that's as far as it's going to get tonight. I don't think anybody expecting somebody to make it to 270 tonight is probably
Yeah.
crack.
Okay, there, 306. Look at that. Trump wins.
No, would you just color
Yeah.
all the swing
I
states?
like maps. People online were like, "Look at this map," and they had like Texas all red. So I was literally just gonna do this and be like, "Look at this map from my data." Just
I did polling. What happened?
yeah. Wait. This is my guess. Even though, but these are after mail-in red bait. I mean the mail-in ballots.
It's a lot of effort to get these votes at the end here. Is it really worth it?
These are finding the votes.
Found
And
it.
know what? Just for shits and giggle, boom, there.
That's the map. That's what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
That's oh wait. There.
Facts.
So yeah. So 501 to 37. Oh, I forgot these fuckers up here.
NBC
There.
just moved Kamala up to 172,
Womp, womp, womp.
getting themselves closer with everybody else.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do a small episode just to see if we have an election winner. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it. Do you have anything else to say, Dustin?
Just Get out and vote. Oh
Well,
wait.
it's too late now.
It is not too late if you are in Alaska or Hawaii and you are hearing this right now. Get out and vote. Your vote matters. Even though I said earlier tonight that your vote doesn't matter because you're definitely giving 4 and 3 delegates. So shut up and don't vote.
All
What
right.
was I saying?
Well, we'll see you all probably tomorrow. Enjoy the night. Don't take the win or the loss too harsh because, well, in the long run, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same in the long run.
I
Bye.
disagree with that.
No, yeah, okay. We can talk
But
about
I
it.
live
Yeah.
here and you don't.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the same in the long
So
run.
go fuck yourself.